Does it ever feel like you're a marketing professional just speaking into the void? Well, with LinkedIn ads, you can know you're reaching the right decision makers. You can even target buyers by job title, industry, company, seniority, skills. Wait, did I say job title yet? Get started today and see how you can avoid the void and reach the right buyers with LinkedIn ads. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
Out here, it's not only the amazing views, but the way time stretches out a little longer and how the breeze hits just right at the summit. With All Trails, you can discover nature's best with over 450,000 trails around the world. Download the free app today.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long time to be away from it.
Oh, that dude.
You better wait here. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
Even 10 minutes is a long
Hey, we
time
back
to be
at it,
away
man. Beautiful Tuesday evening. 4 host Will today. Shell joined the crew, man. We got some estrogen on the panel. Vibing out. It's the Culture Uncut podcast, man. DJ Nova, Trey Prime, the moisturizer. How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Oh, yeah. What up, Trey? You good? Oh, yeah. Vibing. Feeling fantastic. How y'all?
Fantastic.
I'm cool,
Blessed
man.
up, big blessed up, man.
Yeah.
Excited to podcast with y'all boys, man. We took a couple days off, a little hiatus. Whenever we traveling, or whenever we got to do our podcast, which is the Flow Factory down in Miami, we usually miss that Sunday. I want to adjust that day, man. See if we can possibly go Monday, Wednesday, Friday type shit. I know Friday gonna be tough too, but we missing too many Sundays. And too many holidays fall on Sunday. Mother's Day, Father's Day, and then your 3-day weekend kind of throw shit off. Anywho,
Man,
let's hang out,
hey,
man.
but speaking on the Flow Factory, man, boy, y'all boys, you created a monster over there, man. And I just gotta give you and Trey y'all flowers, bro. Y'all
Appreciate it,
originators of something that like I've never seen before. Like y'all literally jumped in the game on something that's unique, and in y'all ain't nobody else is doing anything like that, bro. Like
No, I appreciate
gathering
the
up,
flowers, man.
gathering up local Florida heroes, people that were either played in the state or from the state, and y'all showcasing. It's just good to hear their stories and like get that because nowadays, you see your favorite athletes play, but you never really get to hear them speak. And I think having y'all have those dudes come on stage and give them that platform to talk, bro, that's just like, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Especially when I hear them Florida LSU stories, dog. I love that. I love that, dog. Because it give me a peek behind the curtain. Because I see it on the field, but to hear players talk about leading up to it or during a moment in the game when something critical or crucial happened, bro. That's like, that's. I'm thankful for y'all creating that lane, bro.
No, it's all love. I appreciate that love, dog. But it's super important what we're trying to do from a couple of different standpoints. Black media, black sports media is definitely important, and we're not in the space enough. So that's been an important agenda for us in the last few years. We're trying to set this thing up. You ever had a good idea, but you got to get your shit together before you kind of put it out to the world? Mm-hmm. So we've had this idea of a lot what we're doing. We still got more in the chamber, but we've had this idea for a while. But you need the resources to be able to pull it off before you halfway put it out there and then somebody take it. Yeah. So we got it out there.
Yeah, they can't duplicate that, man. They can't duplicate that sauce, bro. Y'all got that original ragu, bro. That's that ragu, bro. The original recipe.
If they steal it now, then it's just obvious, and then you actually gotta be good at this too. And it's a lot to pull off. You gotta have the Rolodex. I will talk Flow Factory more in the end of the show. Yeah, let's hang out a little bit. We got a full docket. I miss y'all a little bit. We got some Cupians hanging out early with us. Let me get that. Y'all see that banner rolling down there? Make sure y'all tap in with us and call us and leave us some energy.
We got a voice,
man. We got a call in. I'm glad you reminded me. We got a whole call in.
See?
Dang.
See how that work?
Ain't God good?
You got to speak it. You got to speak it. All right, let's go. Peace, love, and blessings. It's all I'm after. Beautiful women, good cush, and a whole lot of laughter. Designer linen to stay dapper, then cap it off with a fly-ass caption to go with these moments we capture. Life is a blessing. Every L is a lesson. If you really believe in God, then why the F is you stressing? I'm Shaka Zulu in the FUBU, trying to, build this ecosystem like the so-called Jews do. It's the Coach Uncut podcast, and I'm kicking it with my family.
What to do? It's your boy DJ Nova Fresh, man, and Mr. I got my people with me like always, bro. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, when we do the live show, bro, if I get on that tequila, man, you might hear me screaming, "I'm Shaka Zulu in the FUBU."
FUBU, yeah, it's a thing.
Oh yeah, that doggone Shaka Zulu in the FUBU hoodie. It about to hit these streets real soon, man. Real soon, man. Man, it's your boy Trey Pound, the moisturized. You already know, educated and lubricated. Sometimes you gotta pop out and soap niggas, Mr. Wop, 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 wop.
Oh,
whoa, pause.
Oh, niggas is women get niggas too now. Don't act like it's just men.
Y'all don't gender. You don't gender the N word. You should gender the N word.
I don't think the N word.
I never called a woman an N-word in my life. It's not gender neutral.
What say you, Shell?
What's up?
Let's talk about it. Let's finish our intro. Yeah, Shell, what's up with it?
Yeah, what's up? It's Shell. I know y'all miss me.
Oh, he just
all in your face, Shell.
I'm happy to be here today. I miss you guys for sure.
Likewise. So what is the N-word? Is the N-word gender neutral to you, Shell? Or is it anybody can get the N-word? How you feeling?
Do y'all call each other
everybody
N-word?
Cannot use the N-word. You cannot.
No, we're talking about black women. Do black women use the N-word?
No, not using it, calling somebody it.
Oh.
Do you call another woman the N-word?
Yeah.
Oh, another woman?
Yeah, that's the question. It's not like if women use
black
women use the word.
Oh, you trying to be political?
No,
correct?
I don't. I'm not even being funny. It just don't roll off the tongue the same way as if you use it in a slang way with a dude.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't.
I'd like to do a doggone survey on this one, a poll. I'm guaranteed.
I like my stance. We gonna win this poll. Pause.
I don't think so, man. I don't seen these women say it, man.
I mean, no. I didn't say I haven't heard women say it before, but I will say it doesn't.
I know. I hear women say it. My
say it, but
to each other.
To each other.
To each other. No, I don't hear that very often.
They say the B word to each
There
other.
you go.
Yeah.
There you go. It's interchanged with the B word.
Well, I
They
call
use the
them.
B
I call
word.
y'all women niggas too. Then
I'm trying to.
They
I don't
use
call-
the B
Trey just trying to
word.
wiggle out of that.
I
They
think they
use
do
the
it.
B word like y'all use the N word to each other. Just that casual.
Trey,
Yeah,
I think you.
it's rare that I heard, and I've never done it myself. So usually when I'm using the N word, I don't use it anymore at all. But in the past, when I used to use the N word, it was definitely directed toward like dudes. I never really called a woman the N word. But some people do. It's like a
unless she
blanket
aggressive.
rule.
Unless she aggressive.
I don't heard, man. I
Yeah.
don't heard.
I mean,
heard.
if she could finger roll like Flage, I might do it too. You know, you just never know.
How y'all gonna get offended at that? I don't heard y'all. Y'all ain't never tell another dude suck my dick.
That's an analogy, though. I don't really mean it. I
but
don't
you
really
done said
mean
it. You done
it.
said it. You
I
done
don't
said
really
it.
mean. I don't really mean. I mean that disrespectfully. I don't want. You know, to each
No,
his
I
own.
never told a dude
To
that.
each
I
his
don't.
own.
Even, I don't play like that. People die about that type of shit. So I've never told a dude to suck my penis. First,
I would advise
wild
you
to
not
me.
to. Because
somebody tell me that they
Fuck around
gotta
and
be
find out.
prepared to die.
Y'all
man.
get what I'm saying though. Yeah.
What if you say that? What if you say that to a dude and he go, pull it out?
exactly.
Y'all acting like y'all ain't never heard a nigga say that.
No, I've heard plenty of dudes say it, but that one time when you get challenged, it ain't gonna be a nice look. Somebody gonna get their ass beat.
Hey, my shout out to Malik, man. Malik said, N word is definitely gender neutral, and he said he just dressed Flage for the ESPYs. He's a stylist out there in Atlanta. Shout out Malik, man. He be styling the stars, bro. That dude always got somebody on the red carpet. He lace them up good.
Flage just got a whole new video that just popped out. Her in front of that Cyber
And
truck.
he about to have her for the ESPYs. He about to have that. I know he about to have a whole photo shoot posted on his Facebook.
Flage. That's the other one.
Good evening to Jay. Jay in the chat with us right now.
Shout out to Jay. Jay Stubbins, what it do, my dude? Nah.
Yeah.
Where we at with it, man? How was your weekend, Nova?
Man.
A good weekend?
Yeah, it was a cool weekend, man.
Oh, you ain't do
swam.
shit. What you got, Chef? He ain't did nothing.
Nah, I'm about to get into it.
What you got?
He
We
was
went swimming.
sending them pictures in the damn group text so we could see his pool.
We went swimming.
Hey, one of his people, one of his friends on Instagram told him that. It was like, all right, bro, you ain't trying to show us no moon. You trying to show off your pool.
Man, there was a rocket ship going through, man. There was a space satellite from Elon Musk. But nah, my dog, man, we just swam. My son got stung by a bee, bro.
Damn.
Oh, man.
He's allergic?
Nah, he ain't allergic. But the way he was hollering, bro, I had to have a sit down talk with him, bro. I was like,
You did that old school remedy on him?
nah, I just pulled the sting out. But I was like, hey, bro,
man.
I'm disappointed in your action.
Was he screaming like a little?
I thought he got shot. Because he had just broke something. So I'm going to get the broom to sweep up the he broke the little citronella candle. So I'm going to get the broom and stuff. Then next thing you know, I hear screaming and I was like,
screeching.
Bro, what is going on? And he up there just, I got hit by a bee.
Man, them bee stings ain't no joke though, man.
Bro, but I'm like, all right, bro, it's in there. Like, chill out. Chill out, bro. You gotta suck this up. We don't do that around here.
Man,
why? What bothered you the most? How he was screaming?
Yeah, like he got shot. I'm like, all right, dog, calm down, bro. So I could pull the sting out. I said, you getting worked up is only gonna cause the stinger to dig deeper. Cause you know it pulsates when it gets in you and it keeps digging.
I gotta switch cameras, man.
It keeps digging, and the more you worked up, the quicker it digs down deeper and hurts more, gets more venom in you. So I was just like,
that baby. Is he okay?
Yeah, he good now. And then I put some ice on it. I mean, when I got my first bee sting, hit me right on the forehead, right here, boy. That thing was that big. Took it like a G though.
Not a double head.
Yeah, swole up real fast.
What up, Gray Boy Jet? In the chat.
But that summed up pretty much it, man. My daughter's hooked on the grill. Now she like cooks everything on a Blackstone grill now, bro. She wants me to grill for her birthday. That's coming up. And like I'm like, dang man, she gonna turn into a griller, bro. I'm about to have her back there. She gonna be on Pee Wee on the grill.
You gotta pass.
Yeah, well, more to come on Nova's pool in his yard. I heard he's still doing little upgrades to that. So more on that on the next episode of whatever.
That boy said the bee sting called the hell out.
Home improvements.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking when you said you probably did. They probably got some special treatment. You let a bee sting you, make your hair grow back type.
Man, you got
a minute, man. What you been up to? You've been gone for a whole long time.
Yeah, I've been on my my hot girl summer tour. I've been enjoying myself, taking a break because I'm about to take on a major new job when the school year starts. So I've been kind of living the retired life for the last 2 years and teaching, on and off when I want to. So this is a full-time commitment and a big undertaking at a inner city school. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. So I just decided that I'm gonna enjoy my summer before I take on. But I don't really want to go into it because I don't want everybody to know what I'm doing right now. So yeah.
Oh, you just said it's hot girl summer.
My thing is why you express inner city? Why is just not a regular school?
I don't want to go into the job thing right now. I can talk about the summer. I just don't want to go into the job thing.
No, I'm saying why did you say inner city? Like it's bad?
Oh, because it's gonna be much different than what I've been doing. I've been teaching, like I said, off and on since I retired, and the schools have been pretty much in the suburbs,
So you're saying
like that.
So you're being discriminatory.
I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm saying that, and I'll talk more later on in the future. I'm sure I'll have stories, but it's I don't want to say too much right now. But again, this is definitely going to be a challenge for me, but one that I definitely welcome, and one that I know that I'll be able to make a difference in.
Oh, it'll move you up to the special ed class.
I know.
Y'all know. I just finished teaching special. Y'all know that I work with special education for over the last 6 months, so they are definitely near and dear to my heart. But this assignment will not be special education.
Okay.
What's your summer looking like, Nova? I know you mentioned you got.
Man, no, I just got to make it to Disneyland. I've been promising my kids I'm gonna take them to Disneyland. I gotta make it to Disneyland one of these days.
Yes,
but you
do.
My summer, I know we're gonna have 2 live shows this summer.
Yeah, tell me about them.
July and August. You got the tailgate. That's one. Yeah. That's the anchor of the summer right there.
That definitely is the anchor of the summer. That's how you finish it off too. Labor Day weekend down in the Sunshine State. We're gonna turn up on them in Gainesville, man.
Stacks
Miami versus Florida. That's what Stacks trying to do. I see.
Stacks got the baby.
That's why he hit me up with a lot of logistics these last 2 weeks, man. Hey, what Trey flying in? What Nova flying in? Stacks think he's slick, bro. He said, man, I don't know. I'm thinking about flying in Jacksonville or coming down south. What Nova flying in at? That's why he been trying to get the logistics together. What you flying in at? Shell?
I'm flying. Shell, where you flying in?
Y'all gonna have to hit me up with the plans because y'all have not kept me in the loop. That's why I said.
No, you got to hit Stacks up with the plans.
I think y'all got another group.
We ain't having no damn sleepover. I am not going to be in another room with you and Stacks go.
I think I got another group.
Hell no.
Y'all got another group text without me because I have not been kept abreast of the plans. Man.
Y'all had the battle of the big bats going.
Us three, we talk about like just shit all the time. So we do got to chat amongst us three, but it's not to be secluded and to hide anything. Yeah. It's just we don't want to annoy y'all with every little thing that we got going on. It ain't got nothing to do with tailgates and shit. We just be talking some shit. That's all. But
I need to know. I really don't know, honestly. But
no, let's
I
get back to the conversation. You trying to avoid? I'm trying to move along here.
Well, they wanted 2 peas of the pod, ain't it?
Wind this shit real quick like a DJ. So what's up? What Stacks hit you up in the DMs and said, hey, I'm flying into town. I'm trying to do a little $40 special at a nearby coffee shop while we in Gainesville.
A 50-50 special.
They're going 50-50 on the flyouts. Both of them got to fly in. That's crazy.
Oh, no.
He flew you out on Frontier?
No, he said he's gonna come to Houston and take me on a date. So I'll let you know.
Oh yeah. Okay. Shout out to Big Dog. I see.
He can't even get you Spirit. He got you Frontier.
My dog put
No,
them
he
on
gonna fly
Frontier.
here.
Pick your seat.
He can't
Yeah,
take
my
me
dog
nowhere. I need to meet him
like
first.
he called himself the road runner, so he'll beep. He'll get on that road, man. He don't care if he'll fly on the crop dust if they got one for the right price, Nova.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Same shit the Wright brothers built. He'll fly on the shit the Wright brothers built for the right price.
I don't know, bro. I was looking at I got an ad
Boy, don't give a shit, ain't it?
for this one
Nah,
company,
that
man. This one company
Pull start that bitch like an old lawnmower.
I seen this one new airline, bro, called Breeze Airline, and my homeboy just happened to take it. He said it was pretty nice, man. It was a discount airline. I'm mad.
Yeah.
You know, I only mess with Delta, exclusively Delta, so they had a good price for Jacksonville. But then when I go play on the Breeze Airline website, they had flights from LAX to Jacksonville at the same time, round trip, $100.
Oh yeah.
$100.
You gotta sign a waiver to fly that
Yeah,
motherfucker.
get up
Who the
on
hell
that.
going to Jacksonville on purpose?
I know, right? Right?
I'm just kidding.
I had 3 layovers the other day coming back from Orlando with United. Thank God for the clubs. Thank God for the airport lounges. And this particular lounge had a massage, express massage next door.
You're not getting
So-
happy endings.
So we capitalized.
she went to
Me
the
and my daughter, we got massages, and then we got put on the little wait
many
list for
fingers?
the airline
yeah.
club, and went in there and ate dinner and had free drinks, and shoot, we made the most
Both.
out of them 3 hours.
That's good. That's
So
good.
you got a full cavity search in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah. What's trying to think of that doggone club, man. That we've sent all the doggone boot camp people to when we send them to the airport.
I don't remember. That's in Jersey.
Nah, you definitely got to be a well-seasoned traveler. Like I told you, man, I get to the airport super early. I go through TSA clear, and then I go to the lounge. I like to enjoy the lounge. They got the food, they got the drinks in there.
Yeah.
I don't like to sit amongst and breathe air with the commoners that sit at the gate.
Oh, you
I
one of
feel
them?
that. All that peasant shit.
Yeah,
If
I
them
don't do
clubs
that.
ain't way over on the other side, on the other terminals and stuff.
That's because you fly them little
That's why
planes.
he got
you
Delta.
fly them
I
little
like
planes.
Center-
You fly them little
I like the
planes.
Centurion. So I guess you talking about the Delta clubs, but I
They
like
got
the
happy endings
American
over there.
Express.
That's
Yeah,
all reason
that's
he signed
Centurion,
up. I
yeah.
could tell.
I got the Centurion too, but I go to Delta and just relax. Delta got it, man. They got everything, and then it's just relaxing. You go
Yeah.
to get to the gate, refreshed, walk right onto the plane.
A little lit.
Y'all be some stressed
Oh.
travelers. I be in relaxed mode if I get to the airport. I smoke a lot of weed too, so like I don't need the extra shit. I can fly Spirit. I be so high, like it don't even be mattering. By the time I get to the airport, but no. I just rode Spirit, man. The Virgin Island, it was smooth sailing. I'm gonna be honest with you,
Nah,
man. The
them
cushion was big, so-
Weaver Dirties was sitting next to you.
Oh yeah.
on the
hair
way
hats.
back. Yeah. But I got her seat moved. You know, she had some big back eyelashes. That
How you
was
got her
scaring
seat
me.
moved?
And she was farting while she was sleeping.
How you
That
get
shit
a
was
seat
crazy.
move? How you get a seat move?
She was knocked out and just letting it go. I was like, hey,
Oh nice.
no, she wanted a window seat, and I was telling her it was like empty seat. So I was telling her if you ask, they'll give you. I'm trying to talk her ass out of the seat a little bit. So I called the attendant over, bro. I'm like, hey, is it possible for one of us to get the window seat over there since it's empty? Yeah, sure. Why not? It's no big deal. Cool. Got
Man,
out
I
of
tell
there.
you what, man.
I did feel like I was on a Greyhound.
Motherfucking man, Atlanta TSA, man. I want to go ahead and while we on this airport subject, man, y'all ain't shit, man. Atlanta TSA,
You
man.
think they listening?
Yeah, I pray like somebody if anybody in the TSA community that's in, I don't care where you at. If you know somebody in a regional corporate position, hit up Atlanta and fire all them motherfuckers. Just fire them. Y'all need a whole new staff, man.
What they do to you, Trey?
They jammed me up, dog, for a whole hour, dog. They had me a whole hour just sitting there waiting for them
It's
to
always
check
a
my
shitty
bag.
experience out there, man.
What? Why? Why they jam you? Got to get clear, bro.
Atlanta airport
They
is
ain't had nothing to
trash,
do
bro.
with it. Like if
Yeah.
your bag come through and it's something that they want to just check your shit on.
Yeah, baby wipes in there.
No, I had a microphone.
And a vibrator.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it had to bring the plug.
And it probably smelled like Kush from all the Kush Silk had. I'm pretty
no,
sure.
bro. No. That ain't
It
had nothing to
seeped
do with
into
me.
the
Why you
bag.
put me like in the
It seeped
TSA
into the bag. He set you up, man.
watch list shit? No. It had nothing
That's
to
what
do
you
with
take
me,
on the
brother.
Diddy parties.
No, bro, the mic came from your house. So if it had any freak bull Diddy come on it, it came from your house, bro. If it came from a
But I was going to your
the
crib.
mic came from your house, fam.
Nah, I had that happen
Like,
to me in Atlanta too,
Why
bro.
this guy got a microphone and a dildo? Where's he going? He's got to be stopped.
They hit me
So
up in
still-
Atlanta.
You was in Orlando too. Me and you both was in Orlando at the same time.
Oh,
Yeah. I was in Orlando yesterday.
sound like cheating on
Um,
Stacks.
I don't know. Damn, Shell, you move on fast.
Oh, what you had going on in Orlando?
So it was my daughter's birthday this past weekend. Shout out to my oldest child, Raven, man. She turned 17. So I had a beautiful weekend hanging out, but she wanted to wrap it up at Disney Springs yesterday. So we drove up, the whole fam hung out. It was my first time at Disney Springs. Actually, very chill vibes. I was surprised that the parking was free. So we pulled up, free parking. I'm already a fan. Because like parking, when people charge me to park somewhere where I came here for you. Why are you charging me to park?
At least
that's
let me
like
park.
Walmart charge you to park in the parking lot or Target.
Right.
Charge
Knowing
like,
you about to
bro,
spend
I'm coming
money.
here to spend money with you and you charging me to park. So they wasn't charging for parking, so I'm a fan right away. I'm hyped. We get out, we go in. I'm seeing like the layout. It's super nice. Disney does everything just top notch when it comes to like, scenery, landscaping. It's beautiful. Nice array of different restaurants, drink stands everywhere, like frozen drinks. I thought it was super like convenient. I had a good time. I'm not a theme park guy. I hate theme parks. That's the first thing my family said. Like, Dad, we didn't want to invite you because you don't like theme parks, which I don't. But it wasn't a theme park vibe. They have some decent amount of shade the way they got it set up. Didn't feel too hot out there. It was hot, but it wasn't too hot. But man, everything from the M&M store, the Coca-Cola store, we just vibed out. Had some dinner at the little T-Rex restaurant.
Oh yeah,
and then
That
got
sound
out of there.
expensive. That sound expensive.
Y'all ate
It
at
wasn't
the
even
Rainforest
It wasn't
Cafe?
price bad either. No, we almost, I wanted to go over there, but we got one down south at the Sawgrass Mall.
Okay.
So we didn't go there.
I didn't see the
The
T-Rex
place is actually
restaurant.
pretty nice.
Hey, what you call him say? I could have put you up in the time. DJ say he could have put you up in his timeshare.
Hey
Holiday
man,
Inn.
I should have hollered at you, dog. Nah, but we was going straight up and back, man. My daughter had her boyfriend with her, so
Hold on. When
we
was
went
you?
doing the
When was
whole-
you out there in Orlando? How far Tampa is from Orlando?
about an hour.
When you was out there,
Hop on I-4, head west.
did you hit up the Holiday Inn while you was out there?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, bro, with my family, dog. Like, it was like I ain't got no time for no shenanigans, man.
Okay.
I'm
No,
a
I'm just
wholesome man,
saying,
dog.
man. You know,
I'm godly, dog.
rest in peace, Fulio, man. He got hit up out there in
Yeah,
Tampa, bro.
I don't even really want to talk about that,
Yeah,
man. Like, it's just that's gonna drag the show down if I start talking about the ills of hip hop and how we killing each other, bro. It's nasty, man. Rest in peace, Fulio. But he caused terror on his time on this earth, man. Just
Most
these
definitely.
boys playing murderous games. Like imagine like achieving your dreams and becoming a successful artist. Like you making money to perform and create dope shit, and you made your dreams come true, and then you just start hunting each other. 'Cause that's all they doing. And it's not just here. It's Jacksonville, Chicago, just a lot of these, even New York with the drill music. These dudes killing each other, bro, and it's super sad. And they celebrating, they showing up to each other's graveyards to shoot videos. Like it's evil, it's demonic. But anywho, didn't go to Tampa, man. I just went straight back, same day. Not a whole lot going on, and I didn't think it was terribly expensive. Like Disney is usually expensive. I thought the drinks weren't weak. They actually were putting some alcohol in them and whatnot. Like it was a good outfit. I was overall pleased, man. I
Because
have
you
no
winning
complaints.
right now. You winning right now. You don't even look at his bank account no more. He winning right now. So
You
ain't
a lot
nothing
about
expensive.
that. You
Ain't nothing
talk about bank
expensive.
accounts every day around here, bro. That's like, yeah, no, we ain't close to that type of vibe. But just overall, just I don't know. I just didn't have any. I don't think anything bad to say about my experience. Then I'm not a Disney World person. I don't like Disney World at all. But Disney Springs, you just want to go have some dinner. They have live bands and shit out there, just vibing, kicking it, and it don't cost nothing to park. So it's free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
got
you
shops
could
and
just come
shit
out
out
there
there.
and,
It's
like
dope.
you said, get a few drinks and walk around and hang out. A lot of people were actually doing that. We went for dinner one day last week, and I was excited because they have a new summer house out there. And if you watch my Instagram stories, about 2 weeks ago, I hit up the new summer house in Vegas. So when I got to Disney Springs and we were walking
What's
around
Summer
trying
House?
to figure out, Summer House is a restaurant.
Okay.
It's a really beautiful laid out restaurant. It puts you in the mind of a summer house. Fancy.
They had one at the
fuck is a
Disney
summer
Springs.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
So I ate
It looked
there.
expensive. I ain't going there. You ate
Yeah,
there?
Summer
it's
House.
good
Was
food
it
though.
pricey?
It's a little pricey, but it's good. I mean, but they do have kids meals and they have like appetizers, and so they got a price
Okay.
point for everybody. So average about $20-$30 a plate.
I like the way you put that.
But
She
They-
be throwing shots, man.
Yeah, Cheryl trying to put grown niggas, making grown people eat kids meal.
Yeah.
no, I was just saying that.
She's like, yeah, they got
we
they
had
got a
couple of
kids meal. You know
with
what I'm
us.
saying? You can't eat that stuff.
They got a menu for everybody.
No, we had a couple of kids with us, and the one in Vegas did not have a kids meal.
Okay.
So it's
But-
affordable, is what you're saying?
Obviously, the one in the one in Orlando made more sense because they got a lot of families coming through there like that. So it was cool because I was a little bit nervous about going there for that reason because we had, like I said, a couple of kids with us, but it worked out. Everybody was happy with their food. We ordered up a grip of stuff, and believe it or not, they do 50% military discount. I thought that was dope as hell.
Look, that's the only time you like to go half off, huh?
I mean, you don't know until you get
50-50,
there.
huh?
So you'll know you get there. So what I did was when they told me that, we had a great waitress, and so I just took care of everybody's tab. Still was a $200 tab, but think about it's 50% off. So shout out for that. Probably should have told everybody about that, but no, it's a dope restaurant.
What type? So it's like modern American food.
Yes, and then they have a dessert bar in the middle of it. But they have a lot of like fish options. They got a little bit of
Damn, I
everything:
shoulda went there.
pizzas, salads. Like they got a little bit of everything in there for everybody.
Sounds
Fish
like a vibe,
tacos. We had, like I said, we had about 10 different
Here's
menu
my
items.
shit. Let's talk about this because like I don't think our kids realize how spoiled they be, right? Like how we had it. Like it should be different. So I'm at Disney. I'm just watching my kids just like really getting like souvenir shit and really like just having a blast with every ambiance. When I went to the theme parks, my dad, you was going to ride rides, bro. Like,
Boy, I ain't
don't
never
get
went to no
fancy.
theme
We might
park.
bring lunch boxes, like on some real shit. Like, but you going to ride rides, man, and I get it because that stuff is expensive. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the little Mickey Mouse store, and that shit was like $80, like t-shirts with just Winnie the Pooh on the front of it, $80, and like my kids is breezing through that, like trying to buy some of this. They got birthday money. But I'm just like, bro, they have no idea, like the world, how we went to theme parks and how they go is just a totally different vibe, man. These kids be spoiled as shit.
Absolutely. Because let me tell you, we went to 2 parks, and we're not even
parks.
talking. Okay, so wait a minute. Let me back
2
up.
parks. Like, no,
Hold up.
cuz.
And that's nothing compared to like Nova got a 3-day pass. But no, let me tell you, let me back up a second. So the Disney Springs, we went there, we had the dinner. Then my daughter, she has a tradition because we've been to Disney so many damn times. She has this tradition where there's these different backpacks. You probably seen them in a couple of stores that y'all went in. They're like these little
I wasn't
mini
shopping like
backpack.
that.
They're like mini backpack purses, but they have one for every genre. Like, I don't care what Marvel movie, what Disney character, whatever. You see these book bag purses. So anyway, we had to go in there, and she went through a couple of those stores until she could find her book bag purse. Those book bag purses cost $80 a piece. But now she does carry hers. So yeah, they hit you up. That's why you can park for free, because they already know your ass gonna come out book out of
They
there.
got the shops though. They got regular stores too. So you could go to H&M
Yeah.
and like Zara and like it's
Probably
it's
marked
everything.
up too.
You can buy a
Probably marked up.
watch.
You know,
can get-
H&M.
probably.
H-
I fucks
man.
with H&M a little bit though. Like here and there, they got some.
Yeah,
You
it's
get
a
like
whole.
I brought one shirt from H&M and washed it one time and disappeared in the washing machine, bro. Just that thin material.
It's
I don't think
definitely
they really like H&M is not really like they don't really cater towards us. I would say.
Nah,
Like, it's
Yeah,
not
it definitely-
heterosexual
it-
male.
What's H&M stand for?
metrosexual male.
What H&M stand for?
Harold Miner.
Oh yeah.
Who ain't this a basketball player?
Just bullshit.
Oh,
I don't know what it stands for at all. They was racist. I know we canceled them during the pandemic at one point in time. I think they did something. They had some monkey clothes or some shit like that.
Steph is back, Silk.
Oh, what's up, Steph? I know it's all love. Steph loves me, man. It's all like she's a cuppy and she rocks with the show. I'm gonna piss
Hey.
you off in a minute. Just sit around.
No,
chill.
Thursday. Come back for Thursday when we do the live debate, man.
Oh no, they're gonna be
Yeah.
mad at you that day. They ain't gonna have no beef
Whoa.
with me.
So the parks.
She say silky.
The parks. Okay, they've gotten to the point now. It used to be years ago. You could just get a fast pass for like one amount of money, like $85 or $75 or whatever. You could get a fast pass. Now they have it where it's depending on the day. You got to make a reservation or let them know you come in and wait till the morning of or whatever and go on an app, schedule your rides out. And the fast pass, I checked the fast pass prices for Universal like earlier a week before we went. It was around $200. The day we decided to get them the night before we rolled up to Universal like Thursday, those damn fast passes had went up to $290 per person.
Oh, nice.
That's not even counting the 200 and something that I had already paid for the admission ticket. So I dropped $500 each on me and my daughter to get admission and fast pass.
Oh, that ain't nothing. That lightweight.
All right. What you got on the docket, Silk?
Few things. I don't know why Shell's in the dungeon. I don't know what.
Hold on.
what's-
I was about to fix that. I was
Bro,
don't
that shit
keep
look
moving.
crazy.
I was
That's
about
why I
to fix
kept looking.
that.
I'll take my
If
damn.
you want to stay like that, you can stay like that. I ain't really stop. It don't look terrible. But I was
Hey.
like, I looked down there. I was like, why is she
I
in like a
was
dungeon?
I was just about,
I was about to
fix
take my
that,
damn
but I was
shades off.
hoping
I'm like, what the
nobody-
hell going on right now?
Stacks just walked in the house. That's why.
From podcast under the bed.
You can't
Stacks
see his
back there.
ass.
That's why you turned it off.
Yeah.
Stacks just walked in
Stacks done flew in on the front tip, baby.
on the
the
Breeze
Wright
Airline.
brothers.
That boy
First
said he
class on the
upgraded.
Wright brothers. What I got on the docket? Let's see what we got. Let's vibe out a little bit, man. We are gonna be back Thursday. Just I know we've been talking about it a little bit, but Thursday we're gonna be covering the debates like live. Like so, while it's going
Ooh,
on,
it's
we're
gonna
gonna be
be a
hanging
good
out
one,
right
boy.
on this show.
It's gonna be a good one. Can't
What do you
wait.
guys think about right now? Possibly in Florida, there's potentially the banning of cell phones in
Good.
schools with kids.
Oh yeah.
It's good.
You think
It's
it's
good.
good?
I think it's excellent. I think when they go out to recess, they can pull them out the little bags, Kevlar bag, whatever bags, and then they can use them outside when they outside.
Oh, yeah.
Lunchtime and stuff
You
like
want
that.
the teacher to conduct all that type of shit? Like
No, they-
taking and
you know when
giving
you
back
like
phones?
like when you go to comedy shows, or like I went to a Kevin Hart comedy show, and you can't record, right? Because they do the same jokes everywhere. So they make you put it in this bag that only they can unlock.
Yeah, they did me like that for Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. So
Yep.
you just assign one at the beginning of the school year, and then that's that.
So, so your kid in school and they got it in the little lockup thing, and they start spraying it down like they do schools these days and have a
What the
school
fu-
shooting.
What the hell I'm gonna do? Like,
I'ma
get up there
Get
eventually.
a hold of my child.
yeah, I'll get up there eventually, but at the time, like, what good is it gonna do? Like, they call
That
me,
should've saved
I'm
your
still
life,
gonna have
bro.
to
Phone
respond.
saves lives, bro.
Like if you
all
listen
the
to
time.
some of the testimonials from that school shooting out in Texas, where
Yeah, go
somebody
ahead.
got a whole dirt bike in the background, but where they had the school shootings out in Texas, they did And the kids that had their phones was like a good percentage of the ones that made it out safe. They had the damn police scared to go up in that motherfucker. It was parents that was like pushing the police aside, going and get their child.
Oh, Univel. Yeah, that was a failure on the police chief. That was if you look at the police chief,
back to the phone communication, that could be key and pivotal for you having some type of power and being able to go like do something, because if not, you at the mercy of everything else. So any bit of control I can get, I want. You know, I understand like. I want to get Shell's opinion because she's a teacher too, so she has to deal with like kids and their cell phone. We talked about it before on this show, and how
we have
whatever she had to go through dealing with these kids and their phones. But like from a parent standpoint, bro, I'm so like against it. Like I want kids to have phones that like if they take phones away, I might not even want my kids to go to public school.
You know, is it banned on campus or just during the classroom? Because Steph said banning use during the school today is fine, but not allowing them on campus is crazy. So they're not allowing them on campus at all? Yeah, that's crazy.
I would imagine, because right now, technically, like they don't supposed to have phones right now, technically. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they have them. You know,
but he probably most likely, you know what? Why they probably banning them? Because they probably recorded some teachers and they got lawsuits going on. Doing something they ain't supposed to do. Teachers talking crazy to kids. Teachers.
I think they voting on it, so I don't think it'll pass, man. It just, for me, I think there's a lot of safety parameters. Yeah, there's a lot of safety parameters. I think they can spend resources on trying to figure out how to make schools safer, how to make parents feel safer. You know, like what is you guys' protocol when school shootings happen? Like educating the community on like how they handle things. There's a lot of things they can do, and I don't think like them trying to take phones is the biggest issue in the school system. There's other things they need to address. Shit, pay teachers more money. How about that?
Yeah,
there's a lot of things y'all need to figure out. The children having cell phones, like that's the least of all the worries, from my perspective.
Yeah, they try this shit here. My daughter, she just tell them shit up. She ain't got no phone, or she give them like a old burner phone. And she keep
going out with that old Nokia. Got that Nokia.
She watching Ghost, like
she got an old something like that. Yeah, she got an old burner phone. She give them the burner phone, and it helped us out. One time it was one of these teachers, you know what I'm saying, wilding out, talking crazy, and she hit us up on the text, popped up.
I'm telling you, that's why. That's why they want to ban it. I understand, like enforce it in the classroom. Hey, no phones out while we're instructing.
Yeah.
But banning it from the campus, I don't think that's a good look, because like you said, it's become a part of our life.
Yeah, I'm not saying the kids should be on the phone, but I think they should definitely have a phone for emergency situations, because it's just a crazy world we live in.
Shoot,
Trey, I hit that I hit that one your daughter did when I went to the Robert Glasper and Dave Chappelle wine festival. I hit that move your daughter did, because they had the pouches and they were taking people's phones when you got to the festival. I hit them with the burner phone.
They must have took your phone during the rodeo. Hey, Allen said most of the fights at our school start from students texting during school. Man, it could be true. Setting up fights, people going back, being messy and stuff.
It's getting bad.
Yep, and then
how y'all know how the fights is getting set up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, Allen plugged in. He young dude. You know, he just retired from military.
My daughter just told me that actually she just said the other day that there were a lot of fights got recorded. That there was a lot of people recording fights at her school and stuff like that, and I was just like, wow, you didn't even tell me about the fight.
Started the fight though.
They're back and forth during school. They probably texting with another dude, girl.
Yeah, they do.
Like
there's a lot of cyberbullying going on.
Yeah, that Snapchat is that's who keeping Snapchat alive. The young kids and the high school kids.
Oh yeah,
that's who keeping Snapchat alive. Shoot, you need to check your. Do y'all go through y'all kids' phones? I do.
I don't go through my 17-year-old daughter phone. I'm not going through her phone. She's an adult at this point.
I have a 12-year-old, so I don't go through it, but her dad does.
I respect her boundaries at this point, bro. She's a young lady. You know, I think there's like some lines I may not want to even see. I don't know. I think she's mature enough to not do certain things. I raised her to a certain point, but at the age 17, I'm gonna respect her privacy and not go through her like her texts and all that. I think at this point, I gotta if I can worry about that at this point, your kids are younger than mine. I'm dealing with a 17-year-old young woman. I almost got a grown ass child. You feel me?
That's right.
Yeah.
And I treat her like a young lady. I don't treat her like no kid. She's dating and all that type of shit, and I'm not going through her phone.
Absolutely.
If I'm allowing her to date, I'm ignorant for going through her phone. If I'm allowing her to date,
she'll be going to college within a year, like you said. If you ain't
going through her phone.
If you ain't raised her yet, then she gonna have to learn another way. But she's almost about to be out of your house in a minute, in college.
Yeah,
so
you forever
making
raising
her
them,
own
right?
decisions.
Yeah, you're still giving them game and all of that, educating them on how men operate, all that type of shit. But I can't police her at this point, man. Like, I gotta trust how I raised her and the guy we instilled in her. I think we got a very good young lady. You feel me?
Yeah, it was one night I had
my son. Yeah, I gotta go through.
I was fumbling through it one night, going through it. Then I just had a moment. I just stopped. I was like, bro, what you doing, dog? Just go take your ass to bed. You know what I'm saying? It was one time because I told her, like, all right, I'm gonna take your phone. That's a threat. That's the threat you get them to do whatever the hell you want.
They'll tear
Threaten to take that phone, that Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah. That shit. You get shit done. Just unplug it.
I can see reasons for it at a certain age because that's the only way we found out that my daughter was dealing with some bullying issues and, being mistreated and not saying anything and speaking up. That was the only way that her dad was able to pinpoint what a huge shift in her attitude came from, with stuff she was going through and some things that were being texted to her. So I do see reason. When they're young, you need to monitor that.
When they're young.
But going
when
back
they're
to
17 and you going through it, boy, you might see some shit.
No. That's to me, no, that's an invasion of privacy at that point. You need to question yourself about.
Yeah, they need a job, then pay some rent. I'm talking about invasion of privacy.
At 17, 18 years old.
Yeah, they can pay some rent then. If I can't go to the
like
phone.
Like personal diary, bro. Like,
and you shouldn't be talking about that. You should be talking about praying to Jesus and doing homework.
You're going to pick up, go through that phone and see a 17-year-old dick. Then you're going to be like,
Then I'm going to go beat up I'm going to go beat up his daddy.
What?
Stop sending them dick pics to my baby girl, man.
Man, 17 years old, man. That's a young adult, like you said, bro.
I already told y'all, man. I ain't playing it.
So back to the conversation really quick on the phones, the banning phones and stuff like that. I agree wholeheartedly with Silk on it. I think that's not the answer. I believe that these young kids, that having the cell phones have saved lives, and we did see that from Uvalde and some of the other situations. So I'm not against them having their cell phones. I do think we need to have some more type of controls and some better systems put in place with the cell phones to kind of delete some of the distractions. But I'll tell you straight up, and I've told y'all before, the reason why my daughter even got a cell phone in elementary school, she was in 5th grade. She didn't have a cell phone. We weren't going to get her one until like 7th, 8th grade. And then she had her school got locked down, and we sat in like across from the school for like 6 hours, and we couldn't reach her. The school wasn't telling us anything. They had all these cops and everybody at the school, and it freaked us out so bad. Her dad went and got her a cell phone that day. Like once we got her in our possession, he went to get her a cell phone that day. He said never again.
On the bullying shit, right? Like,
I ain't no such thing as bullying.
I wouldn't even have to go through my kids' phone to find that out. My kids can't wait to tell me somebody fucking with them. Because they know I'm gonna give some gangsta ass advice. Like
my kids stand.
No, they're not. They're not. I'm just saying, like, the difference of like.
Yeah,
that's one thing
I
I
love
don't
that.
have to check
I love
for.
that for them that they have that confidence.
That's one of the things. Yeah, like and then sometimes like my son would not tell me, like, even because some of it he feel he can handle on his own type shit. I watched him handle a little small beef like last week, bro, and I was super proud. Like off in the cut, it's like okay, like where you handle that shit.
That's true. Because come to find
I
out,
got something for y'all.
Look, to find out, when we found out about one of the main situations, we found out from the school. They called us because other parents had called the school and was like, "This happened on the bus." And and this such and such thing happened. And we were like, what? When we asked her, we was like, why didn't you say anything? Like, that's major. This girl said she wasn't finna do that. This girl said she said basically that the girl that was making the threats was full of shit and she wasn't gonna do nothing. So she felt like, and I also feel like the other half of it was she felt like she might have done something wrong by not taking her serious, so she didn't mention it. So yeah, it just be different reasons. I feel like that the kids don't tell you the whole story, or they want to stay out of the trouble themselves, and so
I ain't gonna hold you shit. I ain't even catch none of that story you just told.
I told you I said my baby was threatened.
Hey, don't tell it
That she was
again.
threatened.
Don't tell the story again. Don't tell it all over again.
All I gotta say,
I don't know what the hell Trey talking about.
My kids know,
man.
stand up for yourself. I don't win or lose. Win or lose, man. Just don't be the one that started. Win or lose. Stand up for yourself. Don't
miss the whole story.
Don't believe in that bully.
Talking about he ain't here.
We don't want to
I
hear
got
that bully.
the whole story. I don't know what the hell Trey talking about. I'm over here smoking and listening.
Hey,
I thought we was just chilling on the porch for a minute there, Shell. I ain't gonna lie to you. I forgot we were podcasting.
hey, shout out to Jay Lewis. He said, we fought without phones.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying. Them kids, them phones ain't got to do it. Nothing with them fighting. Yeah.
But he from Cali though. He a true LA head. So they probably was out there repping their hoods and stuff.
Man, every black community in America was fighting. Like it's just universal like language, man, from our neighborhood.
Boy, them fights out the school, boy.
And deal with some bullying and getting picked on. Like that shit finna happen.
Them fights at the school was everything though, boy. You see the boys say, "Man, meet me at the school then." Yeah.
Everybody pull up.
Legendary moments in my mind. This was my iPhone, my camera right here in my mind. I remember my homeboy, Lil Mike. Man, I seen that boy walk out the house and knock a boy out cold blooded, bro.
Oh, okay.
We had a McDonald's across the street from our school, diagonal across the street. Anytime anybody wanted to fight, that's what they would say. Meet me at the McDonald's after school. Huh?
That was the landmark. That was the Mississippi landmark.
That was the landmark. Right off 49 South in Mississippi.
That's the biggest job producer in Mississippi, McDonald's and Walmart.
Tell you, like,
that was my first job.
You tell me to meet you somewhere, I'm liable to just file for you right there. Yeah. Don't set no appointment for me, motherfucker.
No, everybody out there always did it off school campus. Every time off school campus, go to McDonald's.
Nah, I'm with you, Silk. I'm firing right off on you.
Give me no assignment.
Nope.
Meet you.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't fight fair. There's no fairness in fighting with me. You come up to me and you say you want to fight, then I'm like, oh, okay, we go over this. So block up. You just gonna black out.
We ain't about to go into fight etiquette.
Oh,
so you bringing guns to a knife fight, basically, or a fist fight?
I'm bringing a gun every time.
About to do
what
this.
the hell?
I'm bringing
a whole. How the hell?
I'm bringing a gun. I'm bringing a gun every time.
I just said we wasn't gonna do it, so for some reason we're doing it. For some reason,
there will be a gun every time. That's why I don't fight. I shoot. So leave me alone.
We know.
I'm like Soldier Boy. Get them on up. Get the white van. Get them up out of here.
Did y'all see the House pass this bill? 18 to 26-year-old men have to register to vote. Not to vote. I'm sorry. Register for the draft.
To serve.
18 to 26 to serve.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my thing. Why
are they saying now they passed the bill that is mandatory for all male U.S. citizens to register?
Look, here's my thing on the whole.
It ain't automatic. If you don't do it, it's a felony. So how's it automatic?
They're just making it automatic. You already had to do it before.
They was already doing it.
Yeah, you already had to do it. They entrusted you, and you really didn't get binged on it unless you applied for some kind of government aid or a government job. Then they asked they asked for your so like your number. It's a number they give you, right?
Draft number.
So now they're like, it's cool. Don't worry about it. We got you. We're gonna do it for you. So just look for the letter in the mail. They're probably gonna send it to an app on your phone. But here's my theory on it.
No, you gotta respond to something. That's why they're saying if you don't respond to something, it's a felony. You're just not automatically just drafted. There's still something that you gotta respond to.
Here's my whole thing, man. I think this ties into I think it's just a precursor for war, man. War is around the corner, man.
Yeah, it's on the corner. It's on the horizon. Yeah, a rural
you think
war.
about
Not just a rural war.
We allowed all these immigrants in the country, and they're not really saying nothing about it. And I know that's why we did it. We need a force. We need. We're gonna have to.
So you think they brought the illegals in to use them for infantry?
No, I think they brought them in. It's twofold for infantry, and what happens when you go into a world war? The countries have to produce their own goods and services. So you're going to need you're going to need a lot of people to do that, to build your military and to stay back in garrison to run the mills and run the factories and the industrial war complex to get all your weapons out there.
I like that perspective. I like that.
So I think that's why
that's food.
We're opening up the doors to bring all these people in.
Oh yeah.
Never seen it from that perspective with the illegals. That's the type of shit y'all be talking about at the MAGA meetings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got one tonight at 9:00.
That was one they opened the wall up for that shit.
Yeah.
They do, Steph.
No,
you're
like
right. They do need to make it mandatory for men and women, but that's my take on it.
Mandatory for my children.
That's my take on it, man. It's like
fuck that.
We opened up those floodgates for a reason. We opened up the border, flooded it for a reason, because there's been rumblings and talkings of them just granting out all of them citizenship. And if they do that, then you got to see
they willing to fight
what's on
for
the back
give
end.
Citizenship, because I'm a citizen. I ain't willing to fight for it. So if they are not citizens and they're willing to fight and die for this country, yeah, give them some papers. Give them a gun. All that.
Not all of them gonna go though. What's gonna happen is you're gonna have to ramp this industrial complex up, bro. The building, because they're gonna have to build these war machines. You're gonna have people building these war machines.
I'm gonna be hiding, dog. Like, I hope y'all boys hold this shit down. Dog.
They're gonna come get you.
Be hiding.
They're gonna come get you.
It's gotta
be like he right there under the bed.
They might get me with a race war, but they can't get me with no American war to show up and nothing like that, dog. Like, I can't die about this country, bro. I'm gonna be trying to survive, man. Like, to the next regime, whoever taking over next, but die for it? Hell no.
Hell no, I don't want to be speaking Chinese or Russian. Shit, no. Shit, no. I could deal with the racism. I can't deal with Chinese party in power or Russian party in power. Nah, I'm good, brother. I'm good. I'm good. Just leave me with the little racism.
I got so many jokes about that, but I'm just it just might get racist, you know. So I'm like, don't want to let the jokes fly.
He said, "What's R. Kelly at McDonald's?"
What
else you got? What's your thoughts on it, Trey?
On the World War? You talking about a World War?
No, just the whole draft and the war. Like, what's your thoughts on why they did it?
I think a lot of people are definitely like overthinking it in a lot of ways when they automatically think, "Oh, I'm getting drafted," because we see a lot of people that come in our office that are already a part of the select reserve, and they don't even like I said earlier, they don't even really know it. Usually when they turn 18, they sign up for it unknowingly. A lot of people that come in already have a number, and then we process them in the Coast Guard already.
Yep.
But by it being automatic, I agree with Steph. I do think it should be open to men and women.
Mm-hmm.
If it's going to be
opportunity.
Oh yeah,
catch these bullets too.
Oh, yeah.
Charge.
If you're a parent or share a fridge with someone, Instacart is about to make grocery shopping so much easier. Because with family carts, you can share a cart with your partner and each add the items you want. Since between the two of you, odds are you'll both remember everything you need. And this way, you'll never have to eat milkless cereal again. So minimize the stress of the weekly shop with family carts. Download the Instacart app and get delivery in as fast as 30 minutes. Plus, enjoy $0 delivery fees on your first 3 orders. Service fees apply for 3 orders in 14 days. Excludes restaurants.
Brace the rudders! Raise the sails! Raise the sails!
Captain, an unidentified ship is approaching. Over.
Roger. Wait, is that an enterprise sales solution?
Reach sales professionals, not professional sailors. With LinkedIn ads, you can target the right people by industry, job title, and more. We'll even give you a $100 credit on your next campaign. Get started today at linkedin.com/results. Terms and conditions apply.
That's, do I think a draft gonna happen? I think the chances of it happening
just in case.
If a war, I think if a world war does break out, they can definitely have to draft because I don't think we have enough people signed up like that for like a world war.
If a world war breaks out, yeah, you're gonna have to 100%. Draft people to keep it going because right now it's a voluntary force, right? So you don't need a big massive force, especially like when you're just you're fighting war on terrorism. It doesn't require that much manpower. You got smart weaponry and everything. But if it involves a war, then things that you would get from other countries, they're going to cut it off.
I ain't mad at it, man.
So then you're going to need to source it other ways. And so I know.
My thing on like my opinion on just anything war. I like to just provide perspectives. Like I like your whole take on the immigration, to flip it, how like, I like that whole flip. That's unique. And it's also what racism really is, that type of flip. That's how you like manipulate power and people through like, they're just playing chess. At the top level a little bit, they moving people around playing chess, bro. Like it's wild. But anywho, I just think it'd be interesting if war ever hits our soil. Like it's different. Like around the world, a lot of these people have seen war as ugly, and they've seen it up close and personal. We have that luxury and that benefit as Americans and never really see that. I mean, we see it in our neighborhoods on some gang violence, but a real war with like people dropping bombs and that type of stuff, buildings falling apart type shit, we've never seen nothing like that. So I never want to see that shit. That's the shit I don't want to see at all.
That's kind of hard, man.
No.
That's kind of hard to carry out in America, because of where it would have to come from Venezuela. Like they would have to launch attacks. That's why China is reaching out to those countries, because you have to come from Cuba somewhere. You're not just going to fly those planes across. They'll get knocked down before you even get them across. So logistically, it can happen. But it's going to take a lot, man. It'll take a lot for them to bomb America with their planes and stuff like that before they even get them in the air, because we're so entrenched in other countries. And a lot of these countries that we will fight with, they're landlocked, and we got weapon systems around them. And we're allies with other countries before they even leave with it, Yeah. So
I do find it intriguing, though, that, like, in one breath, everybody can be okay with the whole using the immigrants for the draft thing, but on the flip side of it, when they're saying, "Oh, we don't want them to vote, we don't want them to have rights," then they're gonna take our rights, and it's gonna be America's not gonna be the same when it comes to like voting and regular shit. It's a uproar.
That's two different parties, though. I think Republicans ain't with the immigrant shit. That's Democrats that really did the immigrant flip. For the war shit is what he's trying to say. I think.
Yeah, that's
whose policies allowing them in, right?
Yeah, don't think that like I say, Democrats are probably two sides of the same coin. At the end of the day, they're 2 sides of the same coin, bro. And don't think that they aren't back there, all of them together, thinking about the long end. They're seeing way down the road. Like Silk said, they playing chess, not checkers up in it with this thing. So Stephanie brought up a good point. She's like, that's why the Republicans don't want to wipe out student loan forgiveness. She's like, if they wipe out student for loan forgiveness and make college affordable, then they'll see a drastic decrease in military people coming in.
It's all chess. They playing with everybody's life, dog. Like they make certain things expensive and out of your reach for certain reasons, and they offer certain benefits in other places to. It's all a game, man. Like you're in the matrix and don't know it. Like people that think, "Oh no, I'm outside of it." Nah, you're in it. You're part of it. Like to a large degree. But anywho, what else we got in this document, man? I had more war shit, but I need to get like a Patreon show, like really get in my bag.
Over Baghdad.
Is it better to be single during the winter or summer?
Man,
I mean, there's a like a cultural
Summer.
answer to this, like.
Summer.
because everybody outside during the summer, less
Doing what?
clothes during the summer.
What are people doing though?
Be
What you
having
mean?
like little rendezvous.
Get together. Got the pool
I
parties,
think
the beach and
Florida is
bumping.
like summer. It's summer all year around here, so I just be like trying to figure out like the weather's always good down here, so it's different. You're in California though.
We don't have
Weather's good, but it get cold. It get cold during the wintertime. You ain't going. It's the beach is cold out here.
Yeah.
Like the beach is cold. It's hotter inland. The further inland you go in California, but like in the cities, that's why you see people wearing jackets all the time in Cali, because it's usually it can get up to like the 90s.
I ain't trying to be single in the wintertime, man. You gotta have some warm to like lay up
none
on.
of that shit.
Yeah, none of it. But
I
had
need
to pick
some. I
between
need
the
some
two.
all the seasons, man.
Yeah. But single, if you want to be single, you have to pick a time. I think summertime is the best time to be single.
There's no holidays,
Agree.
man. In summertime.
Agree.
Like you want to be single around. If you're a single man, you roll like you doing your thing. You want a girlfriend around Christmas time? Man,
Yeah, because it's cold.
Shoot.
You in the house, ain't nobody. If you ain't got no boo, then you're gonna be stuck with the big back girl that's serving fries at McDonald's. Because that's all you're
So
gonna
this
see
girl I
outside.
just met.
Put 'em
No,
at
this girl I
McDonald's.
just met, right? Because I was single all summer, right? So this girl I just met in the fall, I got to now like play boyfriend and girlfriend with her all winter.
Yeah.
No,
You just gotta have an appropriate roster. That's my answer to this, man. You gotta have an appropriate roster, man. You know, have your winter
For
girl,
all seasons.
your summer girl. You know, your Monday, Tuesday, that type of shit. If that's your world, and we're talking about single people, not us.
Because wintertime I'm locked up in the house, so I need to know who I need to actually like you and
That's. I mean, Halloween is when you do your hunting for the prep for the wintertime. Prep. For
No,
the
you
cold
should already
months.
have it marked.
Start before then.
You should already laid your corn down. You should already laid your corn down.
Halloween,
had your
they
deer
got they
cameras
go
up.
out. They got all on. They got the cat suit, all types of doggone freaky shit on. That's when you kind of lock it in around Halloween time.
You need to like get it before that type.
September,
type of
man.
freak
You need to
bullshit
start
going on.
after Labor Day. After Labor Day, you need to be taking somebody serious. Like, hey,
Yeah,
you know,
start catching the
That's
games
one
and
month-
shit
that's
together.
1 month apart.
Monday night football
Something
dates
shit
and
for 1
shit.
month.
but it's all time adding. So, because I'm gonna tell you like this, my cutoff for Christmas gifts for you is like if we start dating, right after Thanksgiving, you probably ain't getting no gift.
Yeah, it ain't happening. No,
It's not happening.
I just met you.
because you only here for the gifts. You only here for the Christmas. So now, if it's that late in the winter, I'm not dating because I don't want to buy no Christmas gifts.
Man, you ain't get no good hunting in on Labor Day.
No,
dog.
I would get like-
good hunting is in Halloween.
Now Labor Day, because they still a little bit outside. It ain't got too hot yet. I mean, too cold yet. So the sophisticated ones, you can catch one coming from work, going to the local bar or lounge, and then boom, you got it.
Okay, I guess you got a nice Labor Day party that you done picked one up from.
Yeah. Nah.
I bet you got a Halloween party you done picked one up.
Nah, Halloween, they just be off the chain. Halloween, you should already be. You should already be booed up.
I've only
around
met
Halloween.
freak bulls at Halloween parties. I've never met like
that. Ain't going. You can't
you
bring
go to
that
a
home for
Halloween
Christmas.
party. If you go to the Halloween party and she fully participating in the Halloween party, like getting that shit off with the cat suit, that's a freak bullshit. Like I'm 100% from the field with that type of shenanigans.
A freak
And I don't
bull
be wanna
is a male though.
Take her into the
freak calf,
freak cow, whatever. But I don't want to take no Halloween participator into my cuddling winters and Christmas.
Show it to your
Thanksgiving.
family probably.
You gotta bring her around your family. She was just in the cat suit with a ass hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
with your homeboys and shit. There, nah.
No, we talking about we. Well, you got one for every season. You ain't bringing none of these seasons.
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just like preferencing myself. Like there's absolutely nothing. If you do that, then I'm pretty like somebody like that shit. Keep doing it.
Sure, got
I'm
offended.
just not the guy like that shit. Like give me like risque, like nurse, maybe a maid type shit. But when you got the full leotard out in public and we just vibing, like why you walking around in a leotard and tail?
I mean, she can have a nice nun outfit on and get fucked right too now.
Man, Halloween is just a another holiday for people to show they dark side.
Freak bull.
Yeah.
Freak bull.
Cause it ain't about dressing up in no costumes. And remember, you as a kid, you putting a little innocent, little half dinosaur costume.
I ain't never
on.
put no innocent shit on as a kid. But I always try to find some.
I'm still innocent. I wore Ursula last year.
Did you take that laugh with you?
Yeah, you had to.
you was a hit. That's a Halloween party hit with that outfit and that laugh.
Hey, Steph say, where you live when you got 4 in the possible?
What she say?
What?
She said, because she said you got one for every season. That's 4. So you got 4.
Oh yeah, like
man, that's a terrible way to live, man. Like find you something to cuddle down with,
know,
man. Get you like find you a woman, man. Find you a dude. Like all that seasonal shit, when to be single and all this. Being single, be real with you. I'm a relationship type of guy, right?
Me too.
So that's just me. I like being in relationships like my
don't
entire
wanna
life
be
and
found,
shit.
Silk.
But there's nothing worse, dog, than being fucking like single as fuck.
We know.
That shit is.
We know.
If you get caught at the wrong time, single as fuck, like that shit is terrible.
It's depressing.
You know, I love
It
you,
is.
me,
We
dog,
know.
but it's nothing like confiding in somebody that you trust. You know,
Yeah,
like
the same
all that type
person.
of shit, bro.
The same person, like I know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I know I go to this
It's the shit.
restaurant on my way home. I know what to bring you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how they got like you know how they got all
vibes.
they got all terrain tires. You got to find all terrain buns. You know what I'm saying? All season buns. Every season that you the same.
Keep the buns
one.
in the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta bring that shit back, man. Like I know R&B and all that shit ain't the same. Even the music is like
Cats
situationship
don't sing
ass
to women no
music.
more. They just
But
sing about
I think-
threesomes.
Yeah, I think we need to bring
Right.
like that shit back. Like the shit. We was dudes trying to find a girl. Like that shit was a thing to do. And I understand these ain't the same. I'm not trying to compare women and all that shit to men getting into men versus women shit. Just all together, the culture ain't about no love shit. There's a lot of selfishness. People trying to figure out like how to get over on people and seasons and entitlement. Like shit nasty. Like motherfuckers got to get back to just wanting to build families and shit. And that's our biggest crutch right now. Like the music, a lot of the culture's nasty and disgusting. Like where the love at, bruh? You feel me? It's like it's a
Absolutely.
lost
Bring it
fucking
back,
thing.
please.
Bring
They
back
don't,
fucking
bro. They don't.
love.
Bring back
They
that
wa-
R&B love.
The love
They
is stuck
won't-
on the culture stuck on Halloween.
Facts. Nah, but these R&B singers don't even be R&B. I cannot tell you.
They got some. They got a
current-
couple of them.
Man,
The
I
90s
can't.
R&B,
Everybody say
the
that.
90s
Everybody say
R&B.
that. Then when I play the dude, he talk about threesomes. I'm like, man, bro, what happened to like
They got
the
some- still
70s,
got some
80s
good
cats
R&B.
where they was like, they told you how to make love. You know, Teddy P in there, turn off the lights. I said, turn them off. You know what I'm saying? When he's singing to the chick, turn off the lights, baby.
You turn them off like that though? Like
Yeah.
you said.
Yeah,
they
I
teach
just
you how
say
to make
Google,
love.
turn off
Ain't
the
nothing-
lights.
Them boys ain't teach me how to make no love now.
Nah,
Like,
man,
the
they
shit be
did,
kicking,
man.
That's
They did,
that's
boy.
a wild bag you in right now.
but-
Man,
Ain't
them
nobody
boys,
ever
they
taught me how
talk,
to-
they talk that talk, boy. They talk
They
that
Nobody
talk
ever
talk.
treat her
taught me how
like
to
a
stroke
lady.
that thing, man.
Nah,
Nobody.
man.
Now that was
You in the
Cleotis,
sex
man.
camp? You in the sex camp?
How
Where
you
the hell
how you
learn?
stand up in it? He teach you how to stand up in it.
Man, I went to Teddy P sex camp. That's wild.
How you stand up in it? What he tell you?
He told me stand up in it, man. You ain't did nothing till you stood up in it.
So what you did?
Yeah.
Man,
Well, yeah.
stand up in it. How else you
Now, what
stand
does
up
that
in that
mean?
thing?
I'm not sure. Did you put a foot in her? I don't know. Like what's going on here?
I got perpendicular. a perfect
yeah.
plank. And
Got
stood up in
perpendicular.
it. Hey, Brody right. Everybody want to be Future. We need more
Why
comedians.
y'all hating on Future, man? Shout out to the DJ, man. DJ sent us a nice playlist, man. I worked out to it, man. That playlist solid, dog.
As soon as you get past the first song.
He had Future on there too. Yeah, as soon as I got past your ratchet ass.
He sent
million
another one I
stuff.
got to forward to you.
Nah,
I
it's
do
a
have
solid
Gripper
playlist.
socks.
But they got some like y'all heard the new Tim's album? That's a good album, bro. They got some good R&B songs that's out there, though. They got some good R&B music. I
There's
would
some
say.
good ones. There's some good ones. It just ain't the same
Shoot me some. DJ Brody, shoot me some good R&B.
No, they got good R&B music, but it's a lot. It's not a lot of love. Like it's a lot of like situationship, like scenarios and things they're painting. It's not a whole lot of in love stuff. I know you got Cleo Soul, you got Snow Allegra, like her. Like some of them get into their love bag, but for like the most part of these projects be a lot of like toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what the music's at.
I mean, when you listen to Snooze and you really like listen to the like read the lyrics, you like, what the hell?
Yeah. Who is Snooze?
SZA.
Oh, come on, get this guy out the show.
We not talking. Why we talking music? We already know this motherfucker like Chameleon. Why are we talking music with this man right now? What the hell going on? That's why we talking about Teddy P. Teddy P taught him how to get some ass.
Man, Teddy P that dude, bro. Teddy P that dude. Why you hating on Teddy P, bro? You telling me Teddy P wasn't fire? When Pops hear this, he gonna be like, boy, what you talking about? He gonna be cooking you some fish. You gonna walk in there. He gonna say, what? Don't ever disrespect Teddy P.
Teddy P ain't taught me how to get no ass. So
No, he ain't never taught me no shit like that. I don't know how he went to the Teddy P sex camp.
Isley Brothers, Between the Sheets.
It's true though. I mean, I don't know if it was like fake or whatever, but the other day on the socials,
yo, Teddy P sex camp name of the show. The boy went to Teddy P sex camp. It's summertime too.
Y'all boys childish.
Turn them on.
Can't be too grown for this, man.
I do.
Did you say that, what?
No, I was saying no, but it's some truth to it. It's some truth to it because, and I don't know if this was fake or real, because they was going fake. Crazy in the comments. But the guy that was at his wife's funeral, and they had an open casket, and she had the red dress on, and he got up there the man. He got up there and he sung, Johnny Gill, my. Like right there in the middle of the funeral, and people were like, going ham, and then people that in the comments. And people that knew them, knew the people personally, they came in and they was like, yo, this was her favorite song. This was the song he always sung to her. So that was the last song he wanted to sing to her. And it's crazy because it's true. I've been to, quite a few funerals over the last,
That's what I'm saying, Steph.
Oh my God.
You just killed the whole mood, Shell.
Shell about the sad ass story, though.
No, here's the thing.
What I'm trying to say
sounds like
is
Trey was
really
early. I don't know what the hell just happened in this story.
People really do be in their bag with music at funerals.
You got the worst stories ever, Shell.
Well, how did that come up, Shell?
It's true.
How did that come up?
No, but I'm just saying. We going back to that music where music meant something for that man to get up there and sing that of all things. He didn't sing a hymnal. He broke down with the my bro. Yes.
We talked about
I started to sing that.
You talk about death.
No, don't sing that. Please don't say. I'm saying that. I don't need that shit in my algorithm. Don't sing that to me, Shell. Keep that shit.
No, but seriously, real talk. Seriously, I don't know how I got down into that rabbit hole, but I did. I clicked on the comments. I was one of them ones, but. Genuinely, like it made you feel bad for laughing at it. To be honest with you,
you laughed at it.
I ain't laughing at
that. I didn't, but it go to show you though.
Nah, you can't sing no Johnny Gill.
Had a big impact on love.
Do me a favor, sis. Don't you ever tell another story on this show.
No, we can talk about everything.
I thought it was gonna be uplifting. That's sad. You trying to have a cut onion. I thought it was gonna be uplifting.
But is it? We talk about home.
We went from sex camp to death camp. What the fuck?
She like, cause she go at the funeral. She dressed up in red, and then he gets up there.
She dressed in red.
Yeah. So is she dead?
Yes.
No, I thought
that's so beautiful.
So hold on. My thing is, when he got to the Johnny Gill part of the story, I thought somebody gay was gonna pop up. That's what I thought was about to happen. Like, I thought somebody like gay showed up to the funeral, like, nah, that's my man, or some shit like that. Like, I didn't know where it was going when you said Johnny Gill. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then somebody died all of a sudden.
They didn't die all of a sudden. Y'all don't listen.
Mama.
I'm sending it. Sorry, Trey. I'm sorry, Trey.
You watched the whole funeral too, I bet.
I didn't, but
now I would feel so uncomfortable.
It was bizarre.
You start singing to a dead body. I would feel uncomfortable as hell. You singing Johnny Gill to a dead body.
That was the love of his life, though.
I got a question. Why we talking about this type of shit? I like your type of perspective on this type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm asking. You know what I'm saying? Like an expert.
What was the question?
Witness. God, let me get to my question.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I missed it.
No, it's not like your stories. You're gonna get this. I'm just kidding, sis. How long would you want your like? Say you pass away, just hypothetically. How long would you want your widowed wife to wait before she moved on? On the other side, before you start hunting her ass, like what kind of threshold you gonna give?
She better die next week.
What?
She better die next week and join me. She better join me next week. The hell with all that. You think you about to ball out?
Come with you?
You think you about to ball out with my money?
Yeah.
And then like
skinny dipping in the pool.
All right, be mature, bro. Give me a mature answer, man. Like, what type of threshold would you be like? All right, she moved on a little too fast. Like, what's you doing?
Anything under 6 years.
6 years.
But you wildin', dog. That's a long ass time. Nobody, hey, man.
6 years? Where did you pull that out of?
No pipe for 6 years. I don't need them. I don't need you tricking out my bread. I don't need you tricking out my estate, my bread to no other cat.
Yeah, you selfish.
You know what I'm saying, bro? I done worked hard. I done worked hard.
Put that in your will, though.
I done worked hard. Yeah, it's in a trust.
You get my bread after 6 years of no dick.
Yeah.
She gonna cheat on you with a stud.
I'm gonna put it's in a trust that you can't have any money if you married, or if another male opposite sex adult is living with you, you can't get none of the money.
Man, childish, bro.
Yeah, nah, man.
You gave her a loophole. No,
it's like it's not gonna happen, bro. Like you can't. Grown people can't just start hunting for 6 years unless they like turn none.
I wouldn't do it if my old lady. I'd just be like, bro,
you going dry for 6 years?
I'm done, bro.
You lying?
Yeah, he trolling.
That big cat. That big cat.
I'm done, dog. I ain't going. I'm not having it no more, bro. That was it. She got it. Cause then I'm gonna be sitting up there.
So you just gonna go the rest of your life never having sex again? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, because I don't want nobody to disrespect my old lady. You know what I'm saying? Cap. They're gonna be like this. They're gonna be like, oh, she dead. Why you thinking about your ex? I'm like, because that was a hurtful, hard time in my life.
So you don't want this woman to move on at all?
No, she can move on. She just can't be with nobody.
Huh?
What you got the kids for? To hang out with the kids. You go hang out with the kids.
No, mama gotta have a life too, Jody.
Oh yeah.
You right.
You wilding out.
Gotta have a life too, Jody.
That boy
be
gonna
Melvin
be in
in your
hell.
living room. There's gonna be
That boy
a
gonna be in
Melvin
hell
frog
crying his
hopping
ass
in
off,
your
ain't it?
Yeah, it's gonna be hell, and Melvin gonna be. Melvin gonna be frog hopping through the living room.
That's why I can't. That's why I ain't gonna die. Before.
Giving your son niggas like Melvin
die
did.
At the same time.
Tyrese, you know how Melvin did Jody in the movie. That's how you gonna be doing your son, bro. You gonna be hot on the other side.
Yeah, bro.
Take my money back from her. She getting frog hop.
I'm gonna come knock all that stuff over at the house.
And he got my bootstrap.
Standing in it.
He's standing in it. He's standing.
If you want to be with somebody, you get divorced then.
Divorce
Where you going?
Dead. What do you mean?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Divorce me
I'm a
before I
widow,
die.
damn it.
What are you talking about?
Divorce me before I die if you want to be with somebody else. If I die, you a widow, you stay a widow. You don't do nothing else with nobody else.
Hate to be the one to
Good
tell you. I don't
thing
think
you
that's
ain't
how
gonna
it
be able
works.
to do nothing about it.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I can come back from the grave. I come
You
back
gonna
as
be haunting
a
that poor lady.
come back as a bird and peck y'all eyes out.
You ain't gonna have time, man. You gonna be cheating in hell, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to hell.
Just an evil person.
Yeah.
I'm going to hell. Damn, hell gonna be lit. You ever think
Only
that
like
hell
nobody
probably lit, though.
like people
Hell
that's going to
probably
heaven
lit,
like
though.
are fair people, man. They're like understanding people. You ain't going to heaven if you don't want her to ever. Like,
Hell definitely the back of the bus. Hell,
You don't shit on the homeless people already.
hell definitely the back of the bus, bro. Hell
There
gonna
is
be.
a warm.
I'm pretty sure it's pretty lit down there in hell, bro.
oh no, it's a vibe down there. That's why I say you're gonna be cheating.
You
It's a
gonna
vibe.
find
It's a
out.
vibe down
You're
there.
gonna find out you got a comfortable spot waiting.
You believe in like what do you believe? Y'all believe in heaven and hell like as like literal like burning fire and stuff like that? What's y'all viewpoint on that? I don't want to scare you.
We might be in hell because we on Earth.
That's what I was about to say a little bit too. But it's all
That's what
like
Bob Marley said, ain't it?
we're getting some
Hell
Little bit.
on earth.
Because the way these women can drive you, boy.
Nobody came back and gave no reviews yet. I know we all we got beliefs, but nobody came back and say, "Yo, yeah, I went down there, bro. Shit hot."
Oh yeah, we got all the heaven testimonials. I don't know nobody that went and had the hell experience. You right about that? I heard a lot of the doggone purgatory, heaven testimonials.
Yeah.
They seen the bright lights, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
There's no Yelp for hell.
Yeah, nobody said, bro, that shit, bro. I got to get my life right. It was a lot of heat down there.
Yeah, had to get up out of there, man. Shit was running hot.
No, Bob, shout out to Bob. Bob said, man, make sure you get yours on this earth, man. Like, you can make heaven here too. Like, spending time with your family, all that stuff is wealthy heaven.
That's
you know,
wealthy,
it's all everything's perspective. For the most part.
But yeah,
What you got,
be
Nova?
hell on
How you
earth
feel?
for sure.
Oh, definitely, man. I mean, 400 years, what you think that was like a pleasant, that had to be like somebody's hell, right? 400 years of slavery, that's hell in my mind. Like having to go through the shit that they were going and put through, like that's definitely living in hell.
Man, you know what's crazy about it?
In my mind.
You know what's crazy about it? The same Bible they use to
watch your step,
interpret that they beat you with is what we.
You got to beat him with a Bible?
Well, they use the scripture to justify.
Yeah, Trump Bible. He definitely beat niggas with the Trump.
That's how they initiated him.
I'm just saying, man. They enslaved us with that Bible, and then they like, oh no, you got to accept it now. And we still separated in churches. You got black churches and you got white churches.
But
now they mixing them up now though. Yeah.
They did call mega churches.
Yeah. They got tweeners.
Oh yeah.
Hybrids.
Quiet. Well, she don't like this conversation. She like, I don't.
Just be talking about life. Ain't nothing disrespectful gets said. Like, you know, nothing's off. Yeah. This is a culture uncut, so we got to be uncut a little bit. We're just gonna keep it respectful. Just gonna keep it respectful.
I respect everybody's religion. I respect everybody's belief.
It's
just when
homeless people.
Nah, man. If you can beg, you can work.
That's where he draw the line.
Right. You can beg. If you can beg, you can work, bro. There's no reason why able-bodied you can come up with the concept to write a sign, sit up there with a sad face on your face.
All of them ain't got signs though, bro.
But my thing is, what's stopping you from getting a job? What's stopping you from getting a job? What's stopping you from employing the homeless people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, what can stop them from getting a job? Maybe they bipolar as hell and they can't go work at normal places.
But that's different though. That's mental illness.
Yeah,
now
like
they need help. They're the ones that need help.
It's a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot of.
All right, let's move on, bro. Like we make you look real Republican when we start talking about this shit. I don't want to.
Oh yeah, this put you in a bad light.
They be tearing you up on YouTube when you do this
every time.
Oh yeah. Leave
they
them
be
alone.
chewing you out.
Damn, boy, Uncle Ruckus wilding out again.
No, I get his principles. Like I get his like he's from a principle standpoint, right? I get Nova to a large degree, so I get what he's saying, but you got to crank up his empathy a little bit, baby. You know,
I got empathy, like the people that got mental illness, the veterans, those people.
You don't think they can write a sign?
Huh? Who?
Them people you just named, you don't think they can write a sign? You say if you can write a sign, you can get a job.
Yeah, they can still get a job. I ain't about giving them no money. I'm about, hey, here's an opportunity. Fuck it, there's a job over there. McDonald's paying $20 an hour out here, bro. They pay $20 an hour at fast food restaurants starting out, bro. There's no reason why homeless people shouldn't be gainfully employed. Tell me why they can't be gainfully employed. I see them motherfuckers walk outside all day. You outside all day. You ain't at home. So you should have a damn job.
They homeless.
All right, let's get off.
Soup just said he kicked over the cardboard houses.
No, I don't kick over cardboard houses. What are you talking about? What did you say?
So you say I kick over their cardboard houses.
Oh, did y'all see the pop out concert
Oh
Kendrick
man, that shit.
Lamar.
Yeah, that was like a church service, boy. We talking about church right now, boy. Woo. Yeah, man, that was a good one. That shit gave you chills, in it.
You know what I enjoyed about it? You know what I really, really, really enjoyed about that concert so
What's
much,
that?
bro. Whoever was the producers or the video crew did a magnificent job. The cameras were so in tuned and capturing it and bringing it, making it feel like you really, like you felt the essence, the way they was hitting the angles.
Bro,
the
that
way it
shit was
vibing
anime.
with the,
It was anime like cuts and stuff. That it
Yeah.
was like super creative the way they were doing it.
Yeah.
And I never seen no concert like cut like that. It was cutting. But if you watch anime on TV, that's what it reminded me of as that shit was hitting. I was like, that looked like some shit. And later on, I started seeing no content. Like, yeah, it was produced on a very high level from a lot of different perspectives. But I think too many people, I understand like the disc records were a part of it, but I think too many people made it about that, and it wasn't about that. It was a lot of things, a lot of positive things. Even when it first started, it was like some messaging on some financial literacy that he had on the big Jumbotron. It was a lot of like, I thought, food that he brought to the table. He used a moment, of just shenanigans, like drama. He drew the people in with the Drake drama. But when you got to his big moment with Amazon, people screaming at the concert going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
While he pulled you in with the beef stuff, you got to see like some real substance from like every aspect, even when ending it with the different gangs and stuff, all those different sets on the stage, and like on some peace shit. Like, I thought it was brilliant, man. Like, just super impressed with the dude overall, man. I know people want to make it about Drake, but I thought it was a lot of positive things that came from that concert. And it was 3 hours of just dope shit, man. I really enjoyed it. Made me miss Nip a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I like, that should have been dope if Nip was alive for this shit, but I enjoyed it.
We got a comment in the chat.
What happened?
I don't know if you can put it up there. Something from Dalen.
DJ.
DJ.
Oh, DJ. See, I know y'all trying to. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I know y'all trying to move on from the church convo, but to Nova's point, listen to this verse from King Los. It puts it
in perspective.
What's the verse? King Los, he got a lot of crazy shit he got out there now. Which one? Which verse we talking? Oh,
King
yeah.
Los. Who's King Los?
Anybody know which one?
I need to know the song and the verse. Oh yeah, DJ, shoot us the song and the verse. We may
copy and paste it.
Be careful now.
Play it. Like, we ain't gonna know if he tell it. We just gotta go listen to it after the show. But if he say it right now, we can't play it. We're gonna take the shit down. Y'all want to play it?
Nah.
So what
I'm dealing with a copyright right now.
We almost there. We almost there, DJ. Don't try to be trying.
Google YouTube just literally hit me up. Copyright information. Got a violation on one of the videos.
Oh no.
Damn. Yeah, you gotta take that porn down.
Right.
No, but what else you had? Silk. What was the other one?
What was that? I think that's it.
Oh, you was talking about Chris Brown. You wanted to talk about?
Chris Brown. Yeah. What's y'all take on that? When they have the VIP backstage pass where women are paying like $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown. He puts a lot of effort into it, man. He makes it look like all of his old ladies, dog. Like, I'm gonna tell you, they getting their money worth if that's the shit they want to get off. Like, want to look like Chris Brown, old lady, for like a few minutes. That's your bag. And you want to spend $1,000 on it. He's doing a good job of delivering.
Yeah, I respect it, man. I respect this hustle. I think it
great customer service.
Yeah, it gives him financial. He's been successful financially with it because it's like $1,000 each photo. So I respect that, and that he's engaging with his fans and he's getting that close with his fans.
Good black-owned business.
You know what I'm saying? On the downside of that, now I ain't gonna let my old lady go spend no G-ball to go take some picture with a dude.
What if it's her G-ball?
Not gonna let her.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I did not stutter.
Yeah, that's
I did not stutter. I'm not gonna let her.
Okay.
Because listen, if you know what, she can go. Yeah. She gonna be single.
Okay, so she do it. She gonna be gone. She might well not come home.
Yeah, don't even come take that other G-ball and go get your hotel room. Stay there
for a day.
No, she ain't coming back. I'm standing on business.
For a weekend at the Four Seasons, okay?
No,
I'm
not
definitely
even
not
that.
negotiating with a woman that's going to like give Chris Brown $1,000. I'm not negotiating with no woman that's about to go give Chris Brown a whole stack for him to grip her ass.
You know what the hell we can do with a stack? Yeah. You ain't even took me on no bad bitch vacation, and you gonna go take $1,000 and go take a picture with Chris Brown, have it plastered all over the internet, and I'm supposed to come home with you?
What if that was
the hell with you?
That was the vacation she took you on, and you at the hotel just chilling.
And you booed up. You bent over. You bent over, grabbing your ankles, and Chris Brown.
Look, she come back with the Polaroid. Look what I got.
Yeah, $1,000 for a damn Polaroid. You out your damn mind.
Them people were married though, right? Them all single people.
One was engaged.
It don't matter, man. We live together. We together. Marriage, paperwork, or no paperwork. We committed. We in a committed relationship, and you respected as such. I'm not gonna go put you in no compromising situation like that. I'm not gonna go post up with Rihanna and have Rihanna bent over for $1,000.
You do it for free. You're right. You wouldn't do it for $1,100. You do it for free.
But that's better than paying $1,000.
So you okay with her doing it for free?
No, I'm not okay with her doing it at all. But
make it make sense, Nova. Which one is it?
Listen, she ain't doing it. All right. She ain't doing it.
For free.
It ain't my cup of tea. I won't even do it for Morris Chestnut. But
you do it for somebody though.
I'm not doing it for nobody. I'm not paying the money to do it.
Oh, you do the free skit for somebody for sure.
Yeah, ain't no grabbing no ankles. You gonna come home. Chris Brown just had you grab your ankles that you paid him $1,000 to do. You paid him $1,000 a G-ball, bro. And you can't even, and you want to talk about 50-50? Sure, you really gonna do something like that? And you talking about you don't do 50-50,
that's not my
but
thing.
You gonna spend $1,000 to go grab your ankles for Chris Brown?
That's not my thing. I'm not gonna pay that money to go and take pictures with celebrities like that. That's just for one, it's too much, and I don't care enough to do it.
I don't know. You just at the Master P joint. He had the rap snakes out.
Yeah, you was pretty close to the stage, and you was hugged up on him at the end.
I was front row.
How many rap snacks you brought to get that picture?
I was front row, and I stood in. You gave it up for some barbecue chips.
She gave it up for barbecue chips. Did you at least get the big bag? Did you get the family size bag?
Don't worry about my business. Don't worry about my business. But no, so like I said, I'm not judging anybody that does it, but I can understand why it would cause conflict at home. You know your man. If your man tell you that's some disrespectful shit, and you going to that Chris Brown concert, you gotta make a decision of whether or not what's more important, what you want to do, or that man you got to go back home to this talking crazy to you and telling you he don't want you to do it. That's personal. It's on a case by case basis.
I wonder if the fallout happened because they didn't have a conversation about it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, they probably had a conversation because she had to take.
They had a conversation and she still did it.
Yeah, she took the G-ball.
This is a common thing. Like this is a thing that he's been doing for a minute now. You know, other celebrities have started on it as well. So I feel like at this point, the conversation most of the time has been had.
Yeah, man. Man.
In one way or another.
No, I think that might be something that they don't talk about. She go do it, and then boom, damn, everybody see it now, and then he like, oh man, I'm embarrassed.
Listen,
I don't think a woman can have that conversation beforehand.
She took a whole G-ball out the bank account.
If I'm living with my man and we sharing bills together, that's a conversation. That's if I'm even thinking like that.
Don't even approach me with nothing that's stupid. That's
I'm just
$1,000.
saying.
That shit bird
Yeah.
behavior, bro. Like
Yeah, $1,000 to go.
Like, what's your level of fanhood? Like, what? Like, as
I
a
don't
fan,
have
like,
none.
how far? As a fan, like, how far? Like participation wise, like, have you like, are you willing to go? Because I mean, we're all fans. And I have certain people that I'm a fan of, right? And there are certain people that, if it's affordable, that I would pay for a meet and greet, but not on no like taking pictures on them $1,000, like nothing wild like that.
Right.
But there is a level of fanhood. I don't want to judge somebody for spending the grand. That's your shit, then cool. But I wouldn't want to be with nobody that's gonna give a dude $1,000 to do no shit like that. But if you do it, cool. But what's y'all level of fanhood? Because I would do like some to that degree, but not on no picture shit, not no $1,000 shit. But if I could meet like Dave Chappelle, somebody that on a meet and greet that's maybe like a couple $100, I probably would indulge in that shit. You know, who knows?
I never
entertain it.
That's just never been me. If I can't meet you for the free ski, then I just never been. I don't know. I don't get excited about celebrities. I think it's cool if they spitting knowledge. If I'm gonna get something of value, they doing a seminar where it's like game. They gonna
Book
run down to you,
stuff like that.
But other than like, if I can't meet you for free, bro, like, because I feel like you're a human just like me, bro, and I understand the platform you have, and I respect the hell out of it. But at the end of the day, we get dressed the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I think to this conversation, if it's nothing disrespectful, I don't see the problem. Like 1,000 is 1,000. If you got it and you can afford it, if you're having a conversation, or if you want to meet, somebody that you're a fan of, or from whatever industry, you know what I'm saying, whatever it's entertainment.
Just want to go to Vegas.
No, I'm just saying, like, no, we were just talking about like to what extent you would do it, and you just shut it down because like I don't want to pay to meet nobody. I think it's all right if you got it, and as long as you're not breaking the bank and like you like even if
it's not for me. But that's not for me though. I'm not. If that's for you, that's for you, and I respect it. I don't knock nobody. That's just never been me. I've just never been a person that.
What's the difference though than paying $1,000 for some of these whack ass seminars?
Some of depend. I ain't been to none of these. I don't really go. Yeah, they are. They are. But I don't go to a lot of these seminars either, unless I've heard reviews about them where it's like network mixers and stuff like that. Now it's good to go to those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Our seminars about for you to go network, because I've done some seminars. I paid for some seminars where I networked on the business aspect. I got a lot of good business contacts and things like met some bankers and stuff like that. But I enjoy people. I love Shaq. Shaq was like,
oh yeah, we know you love Shaq.
My dog, bro. But I wouldn't pay to go see Shaq. If I just run into him,
it's the same difference though. If we paying money to see him on concert or see him at a basketball game or whatever, you still paying money to see him. But for me, I've met
the level of fandom. We're all being fans. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like everybody's level of fandom.
I have met a lot of celebrities, and sometimes I look back, I'm like, dang, I should have went on and took the picture with him. I'm sure it wouldn't have been a problem. Like I'm in close quarters sitting beside him, in VIP at the club with him, at the strip club with him. Oh, nice. In the entourage with him. Like I've met so many celebrities just through some of my celebrity friends. And like I said, it's cool, it's fun. I enjoy it. I'm not gonna sit up here and say that that I don't enjoy that, and that sometimes I don't wish that I would have captured a moment. But then sometimes I feel like it's too much sometimes to just be like trying to get a picture or just enjoy the moment of hanging out in this group with this vibe, and don't worry about trying to get a picture with the person or be a super fan. So I have mixed emotions. Yeah. Like my daughter, she met 21 Savage when she was younger, and she still look at the picture, and she shows it to her friends and stuff like that now. She didn't realize, she didn't even know who it was at the time. She met Travis Scott, 21 Savage, a whole bunch of other people. They took pictures, brought her down on at a celebrity basketball game, and brought her downstage, gave her some stuff, swagged her out and signed her stuff. She had no idea what was going on.
You don't Your
I just
bandwidth
told
is
you
done.
no more stories, man. You came right back to the story.
But the point
That's
is,
crazy.
you know what I'm saying? Kid, they don't be knowing. You know,
I forgot what we were
like,
talking about again.
No,
y'all ain't gonna keep doing me. I keep
Only
talking
stats
about
doing
fandom.
you.
Nah. I think like level of fandom is just like what you willing to like pay and spend. I would never like you talking about Shaq. No, Shaq is low key like borderline a tard in my mind. He also is a cop, so no, I wouldn't want to speak to him. He might have a wire on or some shit.
Damn.
You know, like. Bro, like I heard Shaq stance during the riots, man. Like I don't ever want to talk to Shaq in my life.
That's Nova stance.
Meeting your childhood heroes is like or like people you looked up to in the culture, bro. Like it's sometimes it'll let you down. Like Trey, we met Mike Vick, bro, last summer.
My God.
Trey was almost in tears about Mike Vick, bro. Like no shots or nothing. Like, I don't want to throw no shots. Or
I'm
like
shooting
that,
shots,
he
man. Hell no. I will never want to meet that motherfucking dog killing that motherfucker again.
I
Hell no, man.
Before the dog killing.
Talk to her, Trey.
Man, Mike Vick is a whole crab, boy.
What'd he do?
No, we ain't gonna go. I ain't gonna drag.
All right, talk to me in the back room.
I ain't
That's
gonna
crazy.
that out though.
That's funny.
No,
Trey,
he
I met
just
Mike
was- he
Vick
just
before the
wasn't-
dog situation.
Hmm?
That was a lot of years ago.
You smiling like you dropped it like your hat on him or something. Like
No, they had like a contest. They had no. It wasn't
She
like
was
that.
shaking that thing like a
They
pit
had
bull.
He used to do a lot of community service. I used to live in Maryland, and they used to do.
You done brought the man community service days up. Oh,
Not-
he said
it was
before
like
the dogs. Before the dogs.
It was like charity
Before he
and
got
stuff for the
caught.
kids. He used to be, really big into doing stuff for the kids. And someone I knew won a contest, and I think he picked him up in a limo and everything. And this was before the whole scandal with that, so it's crazy.
I don't know where that
think
story
good-
went.
I think good people can fight dogs, right? Good people fight dogs.
How you not know where the story going? We talking about Michael V.
I don't know how they related to Trey.
We're talking about Michael V.
Yeah.
Period.
Trey was talking about how
He
Rudy
ain't
was.
had much to say, but saying that he don't want to talk about
Shell's stories are like
how he
over
met
10.
Michael Vick. He did this. He don't want to talk about the story. He just saying he
And
met him
then
and
you
it was
start talking
trash.
about community stories with Michael Vick.
And so
Like,
I said that's crazy because I met him before the dog situation.
because he had handlers.
a whole different,
Hey, bro, we got a new name
whole
on the show.
different
I don't know where
vibe.
that went.
A whole different vibe.
I told her no more stories, and she keep telling stories. Like stop.
I can tell. Bye. All right, bye. Logging off.
Why you
It's
leaving?
like your stories are like
Why?
Forrest
If I
Gump
can't,
with
if I
no
can't
moral
talk and
to
speak
it.
my
Nah,
mind,
Forrest
I gotta
Gump-
listen
You
to
wanna
all the
speak in your
craziness
mind.
y'all talking about and the
You know the
stories, the
Forrest Gump-
outlandish
hold
stories
on.
that ain't even true. At
What
least my
story ain't
stories
true?
be true.
What story ain't true?
At least my
No, your
stories
stories.
be true.
Let me tell you
no
what your
cap.
stories remind me of. It's like Forrest Gump, but with like no morals to the story. Is what you know how random and shit. Forrest Gump was. He was playing for Bama and shit. And
What
then he
I
was
talk
in the
about
military.
is direct to what we're talking about. Just a story. That's how I jogging
You
memory.
wrote Forrest Gump.
No, it went.
I would be
It
a
went.
millionaire if
It
I
went.
did.
Trey was like, "Man, Mike Vick, bro, that boy a crab." And then you go, "I met Mike Vick. We was doing community service on the side of the highway in Maryland, and we looked at some tulips, and he was like, "Ooh, those
What
some
was
good
the
tulips."
original question? The
And I
original
was
question
like,
was, we talking about fandom,
Yeah.
superstars, meeting celebrities.
She was talking about meeting
That's
Michael
what we're
Vick,
talking
bro.
about. We're still talking about
But you
that.
already told us you got a rack of celebrity friends,
Nah,
and
bro,
Trey
you wrong.
asked
Just
you,
say
and
you're
you
wrong.
didn't
I
even
said
tell
that
us.
I met. I didn't say friends. I said people that I've met, that I've been exposed
Just say
to.
you wrong, bro. You wrong. She won this one. That round goes to Shell. she still was on point. I like it. Her story was terrible. It's still like two things can be true.
Oh, yeah.
She was on point, but the story was abysmal.
I want to know where the cap at though. Where's the cap?
Just
Where
go
the
back
cap?
and watch. Just go back and watch the shows. Like
When Nova lying,
seriously.
what Nova be lying about?
Yeah,
Tell us,
what I be
Shell.
lying about?
I'm not. I wasn't a Nova. That wasn't a response to you, sweetie. That
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
a response to you. I'm just saying the randomness, how things just get like how we bounce around. But every time I tell a story, it's a problem.
Because he just
So
go
you ain't
on.
seen
And,
nothing wrong with the Johnny Gill
I like a good story.
funeral story.
No, I didn't. No, I
just gotta be
didn't.
good.
Because we were talking about how we got to get back, how we got to get back to love, and
that was never been at a funeral singing.
That was one of those things, like you say, to your point. Yes, that's so true. And we talk about stuff that happens on the internet all the time.
End up in another story.
I got more to talk about than just Sexy Red and the same bullshit every day that nobody care about.
We don't talk about Sexy Red on here.
Oh no, we definitely ain't talking about that. This is a dingy free show. We're not talking about Sexy Red.
Dusties, we probably talk about it in the group chat.
You talk about plenty Dusties, as you call them.
Who we talk about on here?
Brokies.
No disrespect to the women, but
I don't. No, I think we talk about high vibrational things on this show. Like Sexy Red has not been a topic on here, has it?
No.
Let's just take her name out of it. Like he said, Dusties, whoever you put in that category.
Brokies.
Don't say that it's always high vibration.
Well, y'all beefing or something?
And that wasn't.
I knew it. No, I said it earlier. It's gonna be the battle of the big man.
This is
gonna be the battle of the big man.
Take her name out of it because I ain't got nothing against Sexy Red. I enjoy a twerk and her music. I blast it when I'm working out, whatever. So take her name out of it. I'm talking about the girls that you are the women that you refer to as Dusty.
Brokies.
I hear plenty of conversation about that. Exactly. And that's your opinion.
I only had
mine.
one conversation about Brokies.
Oh yeah, man. We gonna let you.
Man, you know how many times I heard that term? I ain't heard that term in years and years until you came on the scene.
Yeah.
She's from record.
Oh yeah.
She don't even watch the shows.
I don't watch the shows. Go look in the comments. Go look in the chat.
Yeah, Shelby.
Sometimes I be the only 2 or 3 watching the damn show. Don't start with me.
Damn, she just tried over 2 or 3.
Yeah.
I'm up here texting people. Come on, y'all get on there and call in. Let's get on this show.
You just ain't got no
algorithm you be on.
We got something to say.
I don't know what algorithm you be on.
Come listen to my story.
Because this whole
right now.
go look on the Facebook chat.
I didn't listen. I'm talking about you saying I'm not listening to the shows. I know I'm first 1, 2, 3
on playback.
person logging in, regardless
she's on
if I'm
YouTube,
on.
so she's not on Facebook, so she don't like.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm talking about YouTube. Yes.
Yeah, she's talking.
That's
you
awesome.
Can't say I don't watch the show. I be
y'all want to talk
interacting with
about
y'all.
something?
Yeah,
we got another
back
debate.
and forth with each other, man. Like,
I know, man. I'm good. I'm good.
This is not about Nova. This is
about Mike Vick and community service.
Oh yeah.
No. Well, no, the story was terrible. So I don't know how Sexy Red got thrown in your terrible story. I love you, sis.
Delete, scratch that. No disrespect to Sexy Red and her getting her.
The ladies probably got your story.
We can
Here's the thing too, like men and women tell stories totally different. Like you throwing a lot of shit that don't matter a lot, right? And men, we get more straight to the point. So the ladies listen to the show, they probably like, oh, she's telling good stories, girl.
Oh yeah.
And we
this
ain't it.
We had a whole bunch of people and it just dropped down.
Yeah. My wife tells stories around here too, and I be like the same thing, like waiting on the punchline.
I know we got the Trump Biden debate that's coming up. What y'all think about the Charleston White debate with the old girl? I got that down there.
Who we having a debate with? Candace Owens?
Nah, man. Go ahead and share it real quick if you can. Pull it up.
I was about to say, boy, that's I wouldn't have seen that one coming.
Oh, it's right there on the share screen joint.
What Trey got going on here?
Oh, he gonna debate Tia Kemp. Boy, he ain't gonna get a word out. He made his match with her, boy. He made her match. He made his match.
Oh, can you play it or I gotta play it?
I think you gotta play it, boss.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Say good morning, everybody. I just want to say this. Any black woman that got a baby by a black man that'll get online every day and go after your kid's father, you have to remember the things that you say about your children's father or your children's mother. You picked them. You laid down with that person. So as you talk about your children's mother and your father, you're actually talking about your children because they have the same chromosomes. Auntie T. Say good morning, everybody. I
ain't play the whole thing, but he was talking about Tia and her rants that she be doing to Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys seen it or not.
Yeah, he made his match with that one. I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the tree I wouldn't even bark up. She loud. You can't shut her up.
Yeah, they're on the same spectrum. It might be a good battle.
Who y'all got?
she loud and wrong.
It's
At least he got
battle.
some rightness to him. She just loud and wrong.
See, this
Like,
is the part of this. I see what Shell talking about. This is the sexy red demographic shit we get into, right? Like this little ratchetness. I like it though. Tia's ignorant. Be real with you, bro. He's ignorant, but I think she's just gonna win the ignorant battle. Like, cause I think he got other shit to get into. He got other things to do. I don't think she got shit to do, but
nothing. And she can talk.
But I don't think she's. I mean, they going back and forth. Like this is like Ross was on Instagram celebrating like the fact he ain't got to pay child support, and he didn't go to his son's fucking graduation. They got a lot of family drama going on over and all of that. So I don't like getting into people like family business. So if I'm in that celebrity world with them, I wouldn't be trusting why I wouldn't be getting into like their relationship and what they got going on,
leave it alone.
It's a lot of family shit going on right now. That shit's toxic from a lot of different standpoints. Seemingly been in his son's life the entire time. There's some type of split right now, and you see them two beefing on social media back and forth. So that shit look entertaining to us, but behind the scenes, there's some real toxic shit going down for sure.
Yeah.
A lot of energy. That shit draining.
Most definitely. Especially like during the whole when they was beefed out with when he's beefed out with 50 Cent, she was locked in. She was locked in on that too. That's when she really came on the scene, because before you never hear nothing from her.
Man, that's a long time to be dealing with this type
Speaking
of
of
shit.
50 Cent, what is the thing with him and Meech, or Meech's brother? What's the thing going on with them?
Yeah.
Southwest T. He just feel like Southwest T going to take pictures with the ops, Supreme son. He just think that Supreme
like 60.
Yeah, boy.
Like he. 50. It's to the grave with 50 with certain things, and he's like, the way that Southwest T carrying on is not good for anybody. He tried to work with him. He put money in his pocket, and I guess the money that he put in his pocket wasn't good enough. He felt like he need more, and
when you say put money, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so allegedly 50 gave him money when he came home. And he gave him like credits from the show and stuff like that. And he getting checks from it.
Yeah.
From his story.
Mm-hmm.
And some people can mess up deals. And I think that's what 50 is going with it. It's like you burnt a lot of bridges that you shouldn't have to. And I see why nobody messes with you.
Okay. So Southwest Terry don't have any kind of beef with Meech's son, the act.
No, that's his nephew. He don't have no beef with his nephew. He's more along.
But
he's taking shots.
Okay, good. He was taking shots to, at like 50. Putting money in. He means through the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's like, I
love drama.
I hate it, man. I hate. I get it. Your story's being told, and you should be compensated fairly, but somebody else carried that torch and got your story even put out there. So you should be thankful for what at least that person honored you by giving you something. They ain't had to cut you in on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is what it is. I just think that's not a good look to go with a maker of the show, and knowing this dude is petty as hell, and money.
He's all 50, principles, all right.
Yeah, he about principles. He don't care about the money. It's about principles with him.
So at that point, I don't know the gist of like the energy behind like the picture. Was it really like on some trolling 50 type shit, or was it just like I'm taking a picture with somebody I just met on some whatever type shit? Like, what was the vibes of it?
It was trolling because of.
It was trolling.
It was trolling because of the character, the person that he took pictures with, and the way that person is outspoken against 50, and 50 and them. When you have a disagreement with somebody and then they go do something, and it's like, you taking shots.
So they were beefing. They were beefing already, and then the picture pop up.
Yeah,
got you.
So it's like the enemy of your enemy is my friend now. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. That's basically what he did.
That should be corny. People that move like that be corny.
Yeah, and that's what he called him.
When you start like having disagreements and you seeing people start like aligning with people that dislike you, like that shows a lot about their character. You know, like people do that shit. Like men do that. Like it's such a sassy ass. These are men. That's some like high school girl shit. Like man, you having differences and we trying to figure some shit out and we ain't agreeing on something. You go like take pictures and like do what do they call that shit? I'm forgetting what's the term for that shit? Kush is big right now. I hate when I get foggy like that.
That's a good one.
All right, whatever.
But hey,
it's not gonna come to me.
Trey got to dip out. Let's go ahead.
Passive aggressive. That's what I meant. Passive aggressive. Like passive aggressive shit. That was passive aggressive. Anywho, all right, we out. See y'all on Thursday. Trump debate. Biden. We're gonna see who.
Appreciate everybody stopping in. DJ, Jay, Great Boy Jet, Lean with the PDA, Steph.
Oh yeah. All love to everybody.
Jay,
hey, Shell, man. Love the YouTube,
Brody.
man. Shell, them boys put a whole dildo in my bag earlier, Shell. I ain't get mad, man. It's all love. You know, I got some shitty stories.
You know I got thick skin. I'm going to hold my own.
No, you look mad over there. You look mad.
I get plenty of love.
The story wasn't that bad. We just gotta give you a hard time.
Oh, see, my friend Stacks came on to say, hey. No, I get plenty of love for the show.
Stacks, we heard about the fly out, Stacks.
And when I
we
ain't
heard
there,
you flying people out.
When I ain't there, people reaching out. Why you ain't on the show? I'm like, it's all good. It's nothing. It's nothing. I was like, I thought they wore you down. I'm like, no, they can't wear me down.
Stacks landed on thick, boy. I see you, Stacks. Landed on. I miss you on the show, baby. Where you been at?
No, not just Stacks.
Not just Stacks. Oh, you got more fans. Okay.
Oh man, you got. Yeah, that's why she went to Disney World. She got a
hive. Yeah.
She got a whole hive. Look at that boy. He got the plane
going on.
Yeah, she done went to Orlando. Got 10 different menus. She brought
Stacks
back.
put it on the crop duster.
Yeah. Put it on the Wright brothers. You know, first class.
Oh, Megabus. Put on the Megabus. Give her a first class ticket on the Megabus.
Wright Brothers Airlines, man. She blowing crop dust all across America on the way over to.
He been celebrating his birthday. I need to figure out what he been doing for his birthday. He been celebrating. So
We'll let y'all figure that out.
Yeah.
We'll let y'all figure that out.
Stacks?
Appreciate
y'all really been talking. Y'all have really been talking. Okay, you know about birthdays and shit?
No, I don't know when his birthday is. I just know that's what he been too busy doing.
Hooked him up.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, y'all.
That laugh was aggressive, boy. Okay, Stacks, handling your business, boy.
Thursday gonna be up there, boy. I'm bringing my trunk.
Thursday, pull up.
My trunk.
What's so special about Thursday?
Oh shit.
We just vibing. Just another show.
No, I know it's a show, but I'm saying you keep speaking on it. What's going on Thursday?
The debate.
No, we just hanging out. Our normal show is and the debates are on at the same time, so we're gonna be talking a little bit debate shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I'm not watching this shit.
See?
But I look forward to hearing y'all's y'all take on it. I'm sure I'll be on
I don't give a shit about it, but it's gonna be hilarious. I didn't care about debates until it's gonna be hilarious.
I'm gonna catch the clips, but I'm also gonna be on here on I'm gonna be on YouTube, not Facebook, watching the show. Okay, Nova.
Don't limit. Okay, Nova. We got 2 people watching this motherfucker, so we gotta let you know this.
I know.
She's saying she's gonna be one.
Oh no, on YouTube. I watch YouTube.
Peace, love, and blessings. We out of here, man. Pull up on Thursday. Yeah.
This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy to see if you could save when you bundle your home and auto policies. Try it at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
This is Paige, the co-host of Giggly Squad. I use Uber Eats for everything, and I feel like people forget that you can truly order anything, especially living in New York City. It's why I love it. You can get Chinese food at any time of night, but it's not just for food. I order from CVS all the time. I'm always ordering from the grocery store. If a friend stops over, I have to order champagne. I also have this thing that whenever I travel, if I'm ever in a hotel room, I never feel like I'm missing something because I'll just Uber Eats it. The amount of times I've had to Uber Eats hair items like hairspray, deodorant, you name it, I've ordered it on Uber Eats. You can get grocery, alcohol, everyday essentials in addition to restaurants and food you love. So in other words, get almost anything with Uber Eats. Order now. For alcohol, you must be legal drinking age. Please enjoy responsibly. Product availability varies by region. See app for details.
This podcast is brought to you by Aura. By the time you hear about a data breach, your information has already been exposed for months. On average, companies take 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where hackers have access to your personal data. That's why we're thrilled to partner with Aura. Aura is an all-in-one digital safety solution that monitors the dark web for your phone number, email, and social security number, sending real-time alerts if your info is found. It also includes a VPN, password manager, and data broker removal to help keep you safe. For a limited time, Aura is offering a 14-day free trial plus a dark web scan to check if your personal information has been leaked, all for free at aura.com/safety. That's aura.com/safety to sign up and protect your loved ones. That's AURA.com/safety. Terms apply. Check the site for details.